Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this magical Monday. It is a full moon today as well. If you are watching this with me as a replay later on, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live right now, you just need to pop your question in the chat for me and we can answer some questions. You can ask me about anything that's going on in your life, the full moon, for some guidance. I've got my full moon oracle and the Moonology oracle. You can ask me any general questions. I've got my Twin Flames Tarot Made Easy deck, Divine Timing. You can ask me about your person. I've got the Masculine Mind here as well, Her Beautiful Heart to connect with you, and the Power in Nature cards. They just give me a block in the throat like a gulp, so I feel that someone is watching who wants to take action towards someone. So I feel there could be a masculine watching that wants to take action towards a feminine. That's coming through, or that's what someone needs to hear. So if you're watching this back later as a replay and that resonates with you, take it, okay? Or if you're watching that now, someone wants to communicate. They just may be feeling a bit nervous about that. So I'm feeling that as something collective that needs to come through. So we've got Ling in the house. We've got Reala. Good morning, honey. I'm sending you lots of love. Hey, Ling, thank you for being here. And just to let everyone know, I have updated my email. So I've got a new email now for readings and personal messages. So if you want to message me about anything or you want to inquire about readings, it's guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Over the next week, when I'm doing the videos, I will still be saying the old email address because they are already recorded. However, that's the email to connect with me on. And I have updated it everywhere on the channel as much as I can, okay? Okay, so we're going to start with the beautiful Ling. Says, hi Liz, full moon message for SD and me, and a message from him to me. So we've got relax coming through. So this is really reminding you to just calm yourself down, to relax about things, to take time to breathe out, because there may be some fear, stress, heavy energy coming up with the full moon, as it always does. So what you need to release is any anxiety, and you may just be picking up on his anxiety. You know, you were in the house when I connected with the collective message about coming forward, you know, feeling like a gulp to move forward. There's some anxiety and nervousness around that. So I feel you need to relax your energy today. We've got to apologise to yourself as well. So you may need to apologise to you, you know, to do the Ho'oponopono prayer and be kind to yourself, to be kinder to yourself as well. So what does he want to say? So jumping out, we've got silence. So he's kind of saying to you that he needs this silence right now. He said, I'm sorry for my silence. I just need a break. Okay. And now I don't know how to reach out to you again. I'm afraid you won't let me back in. So this energy could well be connected with him. You know, they're connected with at the beginning. The gulp, it's like he wants to move forward and break the silence, but he doesn't quite know how to. Or he doesn't know how you're going to respond or react to him when he does. He's not sure if you're going to reject him or not. So what's the guidance for you today, especially with the relax card coming through? What do you need to know? We've got dreams coming true, let go and let God, trust and have faith. So your dreams are going to come true and you're being shown that. So I feel you could also be dreaming about each other as well. And we've got, you are strong enough to keep going. You've got strength, so you can do this. You are strong and you can send strength to him as well. And a positive attitude, they give me a block again. And believing will lead to the desired outcome. And this is the card that I shared on the short yesterday, and the card that came out in the last live I did. So that's the message. I hope that helps. Okay, so I feel it's about relaxing because he is going to take action. So you've just got to have faith right now. So thank you to anyone who's jumping in. I'm just going to work down the chat a little bit before I go to the donation. So we've got Anjuan says, hi Liz, any messages from DM? So what does your DM want you to know today? This is for the beautiful Anjuan. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It really does help me. Happiness. Happiness has been with you. So he's letting you know that when he's with you, when he thinks about being with you, when he fantasizes and dreams about being with you, that's where his happiness is. So I don't feel he's happy where he is right now. He's starting this week aware of that. And he said, I want to feel like this. This is happiness for the rest of my life. I have so many plans for us. So I do feel whatever he's in now is helping him to realise that you're his true happiness, that you're his truth. So make space for them in your home. So your guidance right now is to clear clutter, to prepare, to get ready, to make space, whether that's in your mind, your heart, or in your home. So think, right, okay, if he knocked on my door today, and I'm not saying he's going to do that, but if he did, is the space in the wardrobe? would he be able to just fit in now? Or are there things I need to get rid of first or deal with? So I feel this about you getting your house in order. And when I say house, I mean yourself, your finances, you, your energy right for when he comes. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, hon. Message from Ben, his feelings and thoughts, what he wants me to know. So what's going on with Ben? He's saying, forgive me. So that he wants to apologise for something that's happened between you or something he's done. He's saying, I know that I've hurt you. So he is aware of the way that he's behaved and that may have possibly hurt you, okay? And he'll know that because it's hurt him too, because you are one. So I know that I've hurt you. I've been careless and selfish by taking time out when you needed me. So there may have been a time when you needed him or you wanted him to be there, because remember, you never need him. But sometimes we want them and think there's something wrong when they're not there, or, you know, we can go into that blame. So he's saying, I wasn't strong enough, I'm sorry. So he wanted to be there for you, or he wanted to be able to be there. And this could be about a time you needed him, or just being in the relationship with you, you know, moving forward to give to you the right way. And he's saying, I wasn't strong enough. So he's like kind of letting you know that he's been doing a lot of healing. He's been gathering strength. It just wasn't the right time for him to be there for whatever it was you wanted him to be there for. And he is apologising for that. And I do feel that he will admit that to you at some point. And you're ready. You may feel ready, okay, for your life together. You want to make this your reality. However, you've also been reminded you may still be learning too. So I feel you've got to be, you know, as much as you're ready, think, am I really ready? If you knocked on my door today, would I be ready? Are the things I still need to work out in my own life? Because it is fate and destiny that you're meant to be together. However, there is still a rejuvenation taking place, because that's part of your spiritual path. Okay, and that may confuse you, because you may think, well, I am ready, I feel ready, but the angels are asking you to replenish your own cup right now, to give back to yourself and to prepare. Give me fear, to let go of any fears you may have. So triggers could be coming up for healing. Yeah, there's some fear around that. And I do feel he's confused about how to move this forward, but he knows that the way to move it forward is through an apology. I hope that helps, okay? Shelley, thank you for the donation, honey. What does Mark want me to know about his karmic situation? I see signs of his name everywhere, even in the sunlight with a 3. And that's beautiful, because obviously 3 is about faith. And I feel that what he really wants you to do is not focus on the karmic situation. That's what the angels are reminding you to focus on, you and him, not him and whomever he's dealing with. But what's he dealing with in this karmic situation? It's like he's saying in his mind, it's already over. It's just putting that into place. I flinch when you touch me. So this person may try and touch him. And touching isn't just about physical touch. It can be about touching with a word or a memory, or, you know, a thought. So this person may try and touch him in some way, or this situation may try and touch him in some way, but it makes him flinch. He doesn't want it. And he's processing things deep inside of him. And that's what he's going through. And I feel he's also thinking about you. Now, I'm also getting something intimate coming through when I'm connecting with this for you. You know, I'm processing things deep inside me. So he thinks about you, you know, in that way too, keeping it PG. But he does flinch when anyone else is around him. He doesn't want to be around anyone else. He kind of wants you to know that, you know, you've got nothing to worry about in that way. I know the cards are backwards. It's not me. It's YouTube settings, okay? So you just have to listen to my words, okay? That's to someone who's saying that in the chat. So we've got freedom. So he needs to be free. He knows this because you are twin souls, okay? So what he's saying is, I want to be free with you. So he's working on finding his freedom. That's what he wants you to know. And you're being reminded to have faith. That's why you're seeing his names everywhere. And the reason you're seeing his name in the sunlight as well is because the sunlight is about the positive outcome. It's about you being together. So he's saying to you, I could never misplace you. You are the other half of me. So he'll never forget you. He knows he belongs with you. He just needs to find his freedom. And what he's saying is, I can be free with you. So he knows he needs to be free to be with you, but he also feels free with you as well. And he's saying, I can start to believe in my dreams again. It feels good. Anything is possible with you. So you make him feel good about his life and his future life. So keep doing what you're doing because it's working. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, good morning, honey. Thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Fatima, message from F. So what does F want you to know? What does F want you to know today? Straight out. The card coming through is beautiful. So what F wants you to know is that you are beautiful. That's how this person sees you. That's how this person feels about you. your radiance outshines the sun. So remember, your energy is very powerful. It's warm, it's inviting, it's lovely. And when it's not there, it's felt deeply. He said, I'm so attracted to your light. So again, this is a big sign for you right now to continue to shine your light. You don't need to dim that light to fit in with him or anyone else. You need to shine it brighter. Okay, you're beautiful inside and out. So he loves the outside of you. So he's very attracted to you physically, but he's also attracted to your soul and your heart and the person that you are. So it's like he knows how amazing you are, and he wants you to know that today. I hope that helps, okay? Reluka, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I have a message what the full moon is bringing for my journey and a message from my DM? And I hope you understand why I was commenting just about what I said, because when I read through your message, like the angel's saying release. Because it's like what you're doing in the comments when you're writing everything down. It's your way of understanding what you're going through. And it's just my way of reminding you, that there is still a little bit of defensiveness or blame there, because you're saying he didn't do this or he's not doing that. Do you know what I mean? So obviously it's not me saying that you aren't taking it, like, don't take it personally. When I said that, I didn't mean that you were taking it personally. What I mean is it's about, recognizing as well that he's growing, he's learning, he's evolving, he's transforming. But I feel what you're doing, and it's, it's absolutely understandable. It's your way of working through it. It's a bit like journaling. When you write it all out, it's like your way of processing what you're going through and what you're understanding, experiencing. That's the way the angels show it to me. And I'm just kind of like a little voice of reason there, just bringing a few things up, okay? But I know you understand that. So what's happening with the full moon? What's happening with the full moon? We've got they desire you right now at this very moment. So at this very moment, whatever he's doing right now, in this moment, wherever he is, he's thinking about you, whether it's a dream or a fantasy or you're on his mind. And he's saying, I desire you right now. He desires you. You're going to be picking up on that as well. What else do you need to know? Determination. I will clear a path to you. And I feel Archangel Nathaniel around you, Lord Ganesh, blasting obstacles out of the way. I will cast aside all that stands beside us to come beside you, but between us. So there may be something beside him right now that he needs to release. That could be a person, it could be a situation he's in. He's saying we will be together. So I will cast aside all that stands between us to be beside you, but maybe something around him that he needs to release there. Let's get a message for you as well. What else do you need to know? So card coming through is we've got time out. So I have to walk away for a while. This is you. I have to walk away for a while because it's too painful to keep hoping things will change. So you've got your inner work to do, and you need to let him change on his own without you trying to force it or make it happen. So you're aware why you've had this time out, and that's what you're saying. I've had to walk away. But it's for a while. It's only for a while. It's not forever. It's just until he gets his act together, which he is doing. Okay, what else is going on? Yeah, the star, there is hope here, because he's growing up. That's exactly what I was trying to say in the chat. So, in the comments, growing up, Page of Pentacles, he is still growing up. And he's come to Earth to do that. So that's why there's so much hope here. And I feel you're being shown 17 because you've been reminded you are on the right path. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any messages I am needing to hear? Thank you. So what's the message you need to hear today? So first card flying out for you is calm down. So you may stress out a little bit, especially around moon cycles. So the angel's saying just calm down. This doesn't mean saying, oh, calm down. It's like relax your energy, breathe, go in nature. This is what you need to know today. Anytime you feel yourself going into stress, anxiety or worry or panic, calm down. Because what they're giving me in my mind is like the thought of sneezing. And when you sneeze, it's like you think you're making a mistake. You're not. There's no mistakes on this journey. There's only lessons, okay? Have a good scream. So if you're feeling like you've had enough or you're just feeling a bit stressed or anxious, scream it out. Okay, if you've been having any physical symptoms like indigestion or acid reflux or issues in the throat, have a scream. Or if you're feeling like you can't scream, sing something loud. Put music on, have a sing. But you need to release something out of this area here. And you are going through ascension. So you may definitely be going through ascension. Physical things, emotional things, highs, lows, ups and downs. It's because you're being prepared for the next stage of the journey. And we got punch a pillow. So you're definitely feeling a lot of energy. And it could be coming from your twin or it could be coming from you. because we've got have a good scream, punch your pillow and calm down. You're going through ascension. So I feel if you are experiencing anything that's stressful, it's just part of it. So you need to release this energy in some way. And obviously you are a guy, so obviously you may need to do that. So it could be through physical exercise, physical activity, sport, going for a run, a walk, just having this scream and getting it out of your body, even sneezing. They give me an itchy nose, which is connected with the need to sneeze and feeling like you may be making a mistake or doing something wrong and you're not. So the angels are asking you to calm down. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got luck is on your side right now, especially moving forward. So you've got the Archer energy there with the Sagittarius. So I feel this about you focusing on what you do want, not what you don't want, and becoming aware of when you're focusing on the things you don't. So this is a lucky time for you right now. You could be seeing 1313. You could be seeing, they're showing me dragonflies, even though dragonflies are connected with change. And you may be seeing ladybugs. I hope that helps, okay? I just want to grab Bill out of the chat there. Do you see anything for me, please? I just want to do a message for Bill. So Justin, I hope that helps, okay? So what's the message for Bill? Okay, do you see anything for me, please? We've got conclusions are within reach with this full moon. So this full moon is turning things around for you, Bill. Okay, so whatever it is you're wanting right now or working towards or thinking about, there's a conclusion there, a solution, an answer, something is coming. So I feel you've just got to be a bit patient with yourself right now and patient with the circumstances or anyone you're dealing with because things are moving forward. Your dreams are coming true. Let go and let God and trust and have faith because you're moving towards what you want. And this could be a relationship, union. It could be just moving forward in career or in life itself or feeling better. But conclusions are within reach. This full moon is turning things around. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, great to see you, honey. Thank you for using your milestone. In Dream S asked if I had someone new because I do so many things. So what he's showing you is he's worried about you moving on. He's feeling a bit jealous, okay? Now he sends me a pic. He bought a cat, a white cat. What will this flower moon bring me? So obviously I love that because you've got black cat and he's now got a white cat. It's like the yin and the yang. Isn't that interesting? So cut out toxins. So the flower moon, this moon is going to help you to release anything toxic, anything that's not serving you. So obviously this could be physically or emotionally. Could be things you're doing or things you are eating, drinking, that kind of thing. So I feel there's a release of anything that needs to go. That's what this full moon is doing. And this can be on your side and his side. And obviously you know yourself as well that cats are very calming. Okay, so I feel it's also a way that he's showing you that he's calming himself down. You know, he's relaxing. So we've got patience for you. So the angel message for you again is to have patience. Remember, patience is about acceptance. Have patience on your journey all as well. So you're okay. You may even see snails. Because snails are reminding you to slow down, to relax, to breathe, to know all as well. And I want to bring my dreams deck in. Because obviously there's this dream. So what else do you need to know about this dream? We've got, you are my dream lover, you do everything right. So I feel in that dream, he's showing you through his energy that he's worried about you being with someone else intimately because you're his dream lover. He doesn't want you making love to anyone else or kissing anyone else or spending time with anyone else. So there's a little bit of anxiety around that right now. And he's saying you do everything right. I hope that helps, okay? Ron, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. I've blocked Brandon on Facebook. I'm seeing him make new friends and seeing his face hurts me. Okay, well, if you needed to do that, just be aware that when you block your person, you're blocking yourself, okay? And it's really because of your own pain. You know, what you're saying is, I can't handle that, so I'm blocking it out. And that's a masculine response or reaction. Okay, so I feel you're operating in masculine energy there, creating that block. Okay, and maybe in a few days' time, you'll realise I don't need to do that. So just think how it's affecting him right now, how he feels about it, because in his mind, he isn't doing anything wrong. He's making new friends. He's evolving. He's transforming. He's going on with things and you block him. Think how you'd feel. Okay, so you have to remember you are one. Okay, so do you think he'll start chasing me after I block him on things or feel the loss of me? Well, obviously he's already feeling the loss of you. But how can he chase you if you blocked him? Do you see what I mean? So obviously what the message coming through here is, first of all, you have to address why you blocked him. Through your own pain. So obviously you have a decision to make here. where you unblock him and then you discipline yourself enough to not be checking his social media or, holding yourself back, or maybe unblocking him and just going off social media for a bit. I don't mean, deactivating these. I just mean give it a little break for a day. There's other ways to handle this than causing blocks, you see, because when you blocking is blocking the self, because you are one. So, and you have to think how it affects the other person. Now, obviously, I know that they block too, but this is you, okay? You know really deep inside that blocking is not the answer, okay? So you've got determination. Stand up for what you believe in. And that's what you need to do. You need to stand up for what you believe in, no matter what's going on with him right now. And I do feel he's going to stand up and fight for this love in time, okay? So, but blocking someone, it's not, if you're blocking him to think, right, well, I'm blocking him as well because I want him to do something, that's you wanting a reaction. And that's coming from ego, not love, okay? So we've got burn incense. So you may just need to cleanse yourself, to release yourself from anything negative right now. Anything that's causing you stress or anxiety. There's no need to worry. And the no is in capital letters. So I feel this message is there's no need to worry, as in relax your energy right now. Okay, so I'm not sensing the no as in he's not going to start chasing you or feeling lost, because I feel he already is feeling lost. He's already feeling that, whether he's aware you've blocked him or not, he's already aware in his energy. So I feel that the message for you is to address you blocking him right now. Because think, if he blocked you, how would you feel? Okay, that's what you have to remember. So you're very close to achieving your goal. So I definitely feel you're closer to being together than you realise you are. The energy is gaining momentum, especially between now and the new moon. So we've got full moon and new moon. This is a cycle here. So I feel unblocking him is definitely the way forward. And sooner the better, really, because then he erases the mistake quicker. Even though there's no mistakes, there's only lessons. But obviously address it. So I feel between the full moon and the new moon, something is shifting. So you may well have communication coming in between this time. But obviously if you've blocked him, then that's causing even more delays from your side. He is already planning what to do. I'm making plans for us. I know you're waiting for me to take action, and I'm planning on to do that. So I really do feel the best thing you can do is unblocking. And we've got, because you're building, and work on the 3D and the 5D. So obviously you want it to come in the 3D. So work on the 5D connection right now. Work on building that up. Don't be jealous of people he's spending time with, because he's growing and transforming through those people. I hope that helps, okay? And they will never, those people around him will never get a part of him that you do. So there's no need to compare, feel jealous. That's a sign to fill up your own cup, okay? And that you're still healing your own self-worth issues. I hope that helps. Ashwini, thank you for the donation. A 3D message from him. Healing. I'm healing pain from my past. I'm working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope. So he is releasing things to do with his situation, his past, his pain. And he wants you to have faith in him right now, because the love that he shares with you is hopeful. He said a new romantic cycle begins. So he does want to balance his energy. They give me fear to be able to bring this in with you. And a new start is coming. Lots of fear around this I'm connecting with. So right now, what he's releasing is the fear of changing, the fear of opening up to people in his life, and say, this is what I need to do to change. And I spoke about that in last night's reading. If you watched the karmic reading last night, right at the end, what I picked up on is they are going to say to the karmic people in their life, I need to live my life my way. And that's really what he's doing, okay? So he's saying a new start is coming for us with a new romantic cycle. Now, I feel this coming in around the Libra season. So obviously the Libra season is September to October. So this could well be when something big occurs within the connection with both of you. I feel that he's releasing things until then. And you're saying there about your own pain. Okay, so you may also be healing your own pain and letting that go so you can be free to fully love each other. So again, this is mirrored energy. You're both going through the healing process to be together. But that new start is coming. And you may be thinking, well, when, Liz? When is it coming? There can be a block there, or when is he going to communicate? Because obviously he's wanted to for a long time now, but he doesn't want to be giving you full starts. He doesn't want to give you any hope if there's not hope there, you see. So what I'm trying to say with that is there is hope there, but he doesn't want to feel like he's leading you on or giving you a timing that he won't be able to achieve. So he's waiting first. So he's doing it the honourable way, really, because he's going to come forward when he's free or when he's close to being free. And I feel this is going to be the balance, or the karmic ending could even happen around the Libra season. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Fairy 4, thank you for the donation. Anything for me and Em? So what's the message for you and Em with this full moon? What's the message? Time for a change. So something big is shifting right now. So you may be seeing 555, you may be seeing dragonflies, butterflies, big changes are coming in. Okay, so it's time for a change. And it feels like Em knows that, and so do you. So especially if there's a block. So whenever the block is about to change, okay? So he said, there's so much I have to express to you, to change, to do, but I feel stuck and I want to take action. I'm trying to find a way. So if there's been a block or a delay or separation or no contact or even an actual physical block, this is going to be removed. This is the change that's coming in. So if you start seeing 555 or dragonflies, that's your sign from the universe that this block is about to be released, okay? So what do you need to do in the meantime? Yeah, look at this, again, flying out. And I feel this is kind of the card of the day because it keeps coming out. Dreams are coming true, let go and let God, and trust and have faith because you are coming into union. So you're being shown that things are aligning right now for union. And this card, I've only been live for 26 minutes. And this card's come out how many times now? 4, 5? And it's flying out the deck. So definitely a huge message that dreams are coming true. I hope that helps, okay? So just to let you know, someone's asking what's going on with the cards and stuff here. Something's resonating with you, even if it's not for you and you are watching, claim it and take it, okay? But what I'm doing right now is just prioritising super chats because they are an energy exchange. You don't need to donate to me, but people do because obviously they want priority as an answer. But if something's resonating with you, it will be for you. Okay, and these are oracle cards, tarot cards, angel cards, connecting with heaven, okay? That's what I do. I'm an angel therapy, so I channel messages from the angels. Christine, thank you for the donation. My mum and the angels want to inform me as to this full moon. So what do you need to know for this full moon? What's the guidance for you for this full moon? What's the guidance for you for this full moon? Okay, we've got believe in the impossible. So your angels and your mum want you to believe. You may be seeing 111, which is a symbol of that, okay, a sign of that. To believe in the impossible. To believe that all is possible, because with God all things are possible. So remember the word impossible spells out, I'm possible. So I feel the angels want you to believe in yourself more, to have faith in yourself more, and to know that you can achieve your dreams because magic is around you. That's the message, okay? And look again, coming out again. Dreams coming true, let go and let God, trust and have faith. We've got the union card again. Okay, so you're being guided to have faith in what you are manifesting. So that's definitely a card of the day, okay? Victor, welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. I just wanted to tell you as well, you know that when we were in Mamaya and we were walking on the beach and Sandra took a photo of me and you, I've had it framed and I've got it in my bathroom. It's really cool, okay? So I've got that picture of us walking along the beach in the bathroom because every time I look at it, it reminds me of the ocean. It's really beautiful, okay? I was thinking about you this morning when I saw that picture. So Karina with the C, thank you for the donation, honey. Angel message and a message from IDM. So what's the message coming through? Cleanse your chakras today. Then remember this is about releasing. So there may be things in your chakras that are a little bit blocked right now that you need to release. And it could also be within your twins' energy as well. So you may want to do a double cleansing. So, you can kind of call him into you and visualize him being with you and then ask the angels to cleanse all your chakras. So that will assist you today. They give me a block, especially in the throat chakra. So we've got, it's time to take action. So I feel if you cleanse your chakras, it's going to assist with your person moving towards you. Taking action. Okay, there's fire there. So what else does he want to say? What does your masculine want you to know? I love you. I'll never stop saying it. I love you and I always will. And I feel when you're together, he will say it all the time. Okay? He will constantly tell you he loves you. Not because he feels he needs to, but because he wants to. And I feel that if you cleanse your chakras, it's going to help him to express this to you. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. Hello, Liz, a message from Grayson. So what does Grayson want to say? Dreams. I'm having dreams about you that make me wake up with a smile, and in those dreams you're in my arms. You are the finish line, my happy ending. As soon as I have you in my arms, everything will be right. So I feel he's had a dream about you where you're together in the end. And that's what you need to know. No matter how he's acted, what he's done, no matter what the behaviour's been like, you are the end result. You're his finish line. You're going to end up together no matter what you think right now. Remember, you have to believe in this love to remove your own blocks and obstacles. So he said, I'm having dreams about you. And he's saying, yeah, this is just the beginning. It's, you're the finish line in his eyes. You are my dream lover. You do everything right. So in these dreams, he's also made love to you and you've done everything right. And he said, I'm showing you through dreams how I really feel. So he may start showing up in your dreams. He may have already done that lately, but I feel he's going to do that moving forward to show you how he really feels. Without the ego, without, that you are my happy ending. He wants to be with you. That's the message. So let's do a card for you. Let's do a card for you. Because I still feel you are forgiving him for things that's happened in the past. So we've got, fearless. You're learning from him, okay? So he is a teacher to you, remember. You're saying, I'm learning from you how to love fearlessly and unconditionally. And you're learning from him how to love yourself fearlessly and unconditionally. And that's a beautiful thing. So he's teaching you a huge lesson right now in a spiritual way. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Hello, Liz. He is planning to come see me next week to spend some time together. What are his intentions for the meeting? I hope he can open his heart. So, okay. I'm using, this is the feminine deck. I want to get a card for you. There we go. So, the message for you, first of all, is obviously he's taking this time and he's making this effort to come to you. So the angels want you to be proud of him, and I feel you are, because you're saying, I'm so proud of you for stepping up and making changes so we can be together. I know you want this as much as I do. So whether he opens his heart or he doesn't, he is showing you through his actions that he wants this too. So I feel that the angels are reminding you to be very proud of him right now, and also to be proud of yourself, because it's also a sign of the work you've been doing on you, that the universe is creating this. Look at this, coming home. He's saying we will be together soon. Well, you will, because he's coming to spend some time with you soon. He's saying we will be together soon, together always. And I feel what he's going to do is show you, perhaps more with his actions than with his words themselves. So I'm not saying he isn't going to open up, but you're going to know, you're going to feel it and know through his actions that he wants to be with you always. So he may talk about the future, or there could be some plans exchanged. I'm coming home to you where I belong. So he knows he belongs, and that's what you're going to feel. So you're going to sense the feeling of belonging when you're together. Look at this, secrets and mysteries. See things from a higher perspective. So if he's still not opening up perhaps the way you want him to, and keeping things a little bit secretive, you've got to look beyond the physical. So the crow is reminding you to connect with your psychic self when he's there. But I feel ultimately this is a good thing for those cards to come out. Yeah, listen to your favourite song. So maybe you're going to put a song on when you're together, or you're going to hear messages of music as you move towards this. Okay, your favourite song's going to come on the radio, or a song that resonates with you in some way, and that will uplift you. Or maybe you want to put your favourite song on when you're together to relax you as well. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the donation. What messages do my guides have for my travels to Europe for 10 days for work? I'll be closest I've been to Kay, despite our separation. So it's a real big sign as well. The universe is aligning things and creating the way for you to come together. Okay? So we've got a fiery climax approaching. So I feel you're definitely going to feel all the heat in your body when you are on this trip. You're going to feel the fire between you, the kundalini, and a fiery climax approaches. So you're being shown that something is happening. So there may well be an opportunity for you to spend some time together. But remember, if that's meant to happen, it will. You don't need to force or rush anything there. You'll feel it. But I feel this is more about the passion and the desire in the kundalini that you're going to experience. And you may also be feeling passionate when you're there anyway about what you're doing and what you're experiencing. And because it will be a trip that brings excitement in some way, even if it's just for work, it's like you're going to feel excited. You know, when we go traveling, obviously it's an adventure, so we're in a different energy. So I feel you're going to feel a lot of passion, fire and excitement coming through from this. So what does Kay want you to know? Kay is saying, spellbound. You have a power over me like no other. I'm constantly drawn back to you. I can't help it. It's so intense. So I definitely feel she's going to be feeling your energy. She's going to be feeling you and sensing you. And it's going to be magnetic. So there could be some kind of interaction coming in here. And yeah, we got this. If you've been feeling lost in May, you're going to feel resurrected over the next 10 days. Look at that. We've got 10. So I'm seeing this as over the next 5 to 10 days, you're going to feel like you're being brought back to life. So if you feel a bit lost, Alvin, you're going to find your way. So this could also be a huge sign of coming back together. So it feels like from the 5th, you may feel for the first 5 days you're there, because obviously you're there for 10 days. The first 5 days you may feel a bit lost. And then between the 5th day and the 10th day, you're going to feel resurrection. So I feel if you are going to reconnect during this trip, it could be between day 5 and day 10. But I feel something big is going to happen between day 5 and day 10. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, a message for my DM and the full moon. So what's the message for the full moon for you? What's the message for the full moon? What's the message for the full moon? We've got karmic cycles are ending. Ask the angels to assist you. So a karmic cycle is ending. Something is coming to an end. Something is happening and changing. So ask the angels to help you at this time to handle what you're experiencing. So if this is your twins' karmic cycle coming to an end, then the angels have got you when it comes to this. And the angels are assisting with this too. If this is a karmic cycle in your own life, the angels will help you to get through it. Okay, because a karmic cycle is not just about people, remember, it's about work, it can be about fear, anything. Give me fear. So cards we've got coming up is everything that's happening, remember, is happening for your spiritual growth, and that's good news. So let go of worry, because there's going to be a rebirth. There's going to be a new beginning coming in. You may even be seeing 1313, you may be seeing ladybugs. I feel the message here is there's an opportunity. So this is about luck on your side right now. So there's no need to worry. If you're worried about anything, ground yourself, give it to heaven, ask the angels to assist you, and have faith, okay? So what does your masculine want to say to you? What does your masculine want to say? Daydream. He's thinking about you, daydreaming about you, going into his head about you a lot. He's saying, I wish we could stay in bed and snuggle all day. That's what he wants to do. If he could do anything, if he could have a wish granted right now, it would be to be in bed with you. Your body would fit perfectly against mine. So, of course, he's thought about you in this way. And he wants you not just intimately, but also to lie next to you and, you know, to hold you in his arms. And that's what he desires. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Meow, meow to you. And I've got the beautiful Angelica here as well in a summer dress today because it's warm. May I please have any message from my beautiful twin and a message from my guardian angel? So what does your twin want to say to you? Courage. Finding the courage. I'm writing the words that someday I'll have the courage to say to you face to face. Now, I feel he's writing this down in a journal. And maybe you're doing this too. You could be mirroring this. So I feel this is more than just writing a text message out or an email. This is in a book. Some kind of written journal. Okay? You'll hear from me soon. So I feel he's writing down his feelings. So he may be very intuitive that way, very creative in that way, writing things down. He could even write song lyrics down. Okay, this is his way of expressing himself. But he's finding the courage to actually show this to you. And they showed me a song and a guitar. So he may have wrote you a song. He's going to sing to you through a guitar. Or you may have done that, but I feel that's coming through from him. Okay, so the message of the full moon is end what you know you need to end. And that's what he's doing. He's also finding the courage to end things in his life. Now, this could also be things you're going through. Maybe you're going through some changes in your life, things you want to end. So have faith in your dreams right now because they are coming true. And I definitely feel you're going to feel this energy gaining momentum between now and the new moon at the end of the month. So what's the message coming through from your guardian angel? We've got angel protection. Wow. So your guardian angel is saying to you, I am protecting you. You are safe and protected. And you may also see darker feathers which are connected with forgiveness as well. So obviously feathers are a huge sign of protection. White feathers like these, or angel wings, are about the comfort and the protection, the safety. When you see darker feathers like black feathers, grey feathers, speckled feathers, it's connected with forgiveness. I hope that helps, okay? Byron, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what message does Alice want to tell me? So what does Alice want to tell you today? What does Alice want to tell you today? Patience. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm still working things out in my own mind. So she's still working things out. She still needs a little bit of time. And she's grateful for you for giving her this time. She's saying it's comforting to know you're there. So she can feel you around her. She can feel your energy and your presence. And she's thanking you for that. Maybe you've reached out or whatever you've been doing. She's grateful that you've shown her love in that way. But I feel this is more about feeling you around. So she is asking you for a little bit more time. And I know that can be a bit triggering and frustrating because of the desire, but you have to remember it's worth the wait. So be fearless in how you handle this right now, because you're learning from her how to love fearlessly without conditions. So you love unconditionally. And it's the desire sometimes that may be overwhelming for you. Because it says, when I think of being with you, my heart races. And I just want you right there and then. You have a powerful effect on me. So obviously that may be what you're struggling with too, because of the desire. So you need to breathe, maybe cleanse your sacral chakra, do some physical activity, some spiritual practices maybe. And the thing is as well, she wants you to know from her feminine side that you make her feel beautiful, okay? And all the beautiful things in life. You help her to see life in a new way. She's saying with you, life is filled with light and love. So what's the message for the full moon for you? You've got you are not alone. So remember, she is inside of you, all around you, within you. And the angels are with you. You're not alone. That's what you're being reminded. And is there any advice around the new moon? Okay, so obviously that's for the full moon. What's the advice around the new moon? The answers are already within you. Quiet your mind to receive them. So you could well be receiving a lot of clarification answers between the full moon and the new moon that you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Lil, thank you so much for joining the angel family, honey. You've got access to all the videos, and obviously I shared a video about, I think it was about Union, Monday's video. I think I share them early sometimes. So I did share that yesterday, that's for today. So you've got access to all the videos in the playlist. We've got, and I'm going to be doing later in the week, I'm going to be doing a very special flash sale for members that I've never done before. It's a very low price, okay? But that's going to be later this week, so look out for that as well. So when you remember, you also get access to discounts on personal readings and exclusive things that other people don't get access to. P, thank you for the donation. And Pinky, hi Pinky. I have many obstacles for admission to universities in Ireland. I fear I won't get admission. So first of all, you need to let go of the fear, because that is also creating an obstacle. When you're in fear or worry or doubt, it creates that in your life, okay? Ben didn't even contact during war in my country. Well, again, you're expecting something from him. What I'm feeling is he perhaps didn't know how to come forward or what to say. It's actually nothing to do with you at all. Don't take it personally. Don't think he doesn't care. He's not bothered. He perhaps didn't know what to say or how to respond about it, or, there's fear there in his own self. So first of all, what I'm feeling there is you need to let go of expectation. He didn't even do this. He didn't even do that. You've got to let that go. Okay, because that's actually nothing to do with you at all. That's what he's going through in his own self. Okay, so if you feel he should be doing something, that's a sign that needs to be released. Okay, because that's a controlling energy. And love does not demand its own way. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not demand its own way. Okay, so we've got positive attitude, and believing will lead to the desired outcome. Now, this is the card that I shared yesterday because it came out in the last Q&A I did as well in a very powerful way. And I shared it yesterday to music. So the angels are saying, Pinky, there's obstacles because you're also not being as positive as you can be. Because you may go into fear, negativity, it may take over sometimes. So focus on positivity. Focus on raising your vibration. Focus on looking for the blessings in things instead of the negatives. Because a positive attitude and believing in things you want, believing in Ben instead of doubting him, believing in this island admission instead of doubting it will lead to what you want. So I feel it's your energy as well that's causing an obstacle, because you may be looking at this thinking, no, it's this, it's this, it's this. But really it all comes from within, okay? So the conclusions are within reach. So you've got the full moon turning things around here. So I do feel that you will get this admission in divine timing. So the conclusions are within reach. You may not see that right now because it may feel like it's behind these trees or you can't see the outcome yet. But the angels are showing you it is happening. So I feel you've just got to be positive about this. Okay? And we've got, yeah, resilient. You were strong enough to get through this right now. And you were strong enough to get through the war without Ben contacting you. But he is loyal to you and he wants you to know he's loyal to you. He's loyal to you inside, even if he's not reaching out or perhaps showing that to you the way you want him to. But he's teaching you that you are strong and you get your power from within you and above you. That's the message. Now, regarding this admission to universities, okay, there is steps being taken forward towards this, especially by the 30th of the month. Okay, so you're going to notice by the end of the month, things are already in motion here. I feel you've just got to change the way you're looking at it today, and that will affect you tomorrow, okay? I hope that helps. Samantha Private, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's any messages from Gabriel today? So what does Gabriel want you to know? Oh, okay. Well, that's the card that flew right out. Okay, let me just see what that is. We've got mine. First of all, he's saying, I am coming forward to tell you how I feel. I know I have what it takes to make you mine. I'm ready for a new beginning. And I feel there's a lot of things he wants to blurt out. Look how all the cards spurted out. Now, obviously, I'm not going to read all these cards. I'm going to take the ones I'm guided to. But I feel that what you need to be aware of is when you come back together, it's going to be effortless. And he knows life with you is going to be effortless, okay? But I do feel it's going to all happen in one go. It's going to happen when you least expect it because he's going to blurt everything out, like the cards just flew out there. So he's saying to you, together we are an unstoppable force. Now, this card flew out of the deck with unstoppable force towards the camera. We have a purpose together and I'm determined to live it out with you. So he does want to be with you and live his life with you. He's determined to do that. He said, I'm sorry for my silence. I just needed a break and now I don't know how to reach out to you again. I'm afraid you won't let me back in. So he is working out how to come forward. All you need to do is wait. Because he said, I know it's taking me a while. I do know what you need and I want to do it right. Please wait for me. So there's a huge message here about action. I'm just checking there's no other cards on the floor. Yeah. So there's a huge message about action because he has a mission with you. He's meant to be with you. So we've got a timing around this. So we've got highs and lows. You're in separation and that may cause conflict and you may go over all the memories. But there's no need to be confused because it's all connected with your spiritual path. That's what you need to know. So I feel things are moving forward now. You know, between now and June, something's shifting. You know, over perhaps the next 5 months, you're going to see dramatic changes. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you, honey. Did my DM do anything for Mother's Day? I'm talking about is karmic and any message from anything I need to know. So what do you need to know? So he's saying to you, in my arms, you are the finish line. You're my happy ending. As soon as I have you in my arms, everything will be all right. And I know that's blocked right now, but that's what he wants. And he's reminding you, it doesn't matter what's going on with the karmic partner. Obviously, I will check, okay? But it's like he's saying, you're the one I'm meant to be with. You're the finish line. So remember, focus on that. Don't focus on him and her. Focus on you and him. And he's saying, talk to me. It says block, though, right now. But he's saying, I want to know what you're thinking and feeling. Talk to me. I'll listen. So I feel this is a message about connecting in the 5D. Until he can talk to you the way he wants to and hold you the way he wants to and be with you the way he wants to in the physical, be with him in that way in the 5D. Because he does want to know what you're thinking and feeling. He is curious about you all the time. And he is wondering what you're doing. So what's going on with the karmic partner? We need to say goodbye. So he is well aware that he needs to say goodbye to this karmic partner. Okay, so what did they do for Mother's Day? Okay, what did they do? Is there anything you need to know? Meditate and contemplate. So whatever they were doing, I feel he was doing a lot of deep thinking. He was thinking about this goodbye. That's what he was thinking about. So it doesn't really matter what they did, you know, whether they went out for a meal or whatever they did, it doesn't matter. During that time that he was spending with that person or while he was wherever he was, He was doing some introspection, thinking we need to say goodbye. Why are we continuing this? And he was thinking the whole time about wanting to talk to you and be in your arms. So I feel you need to let go of the need to know really what's going on with the karmic, because it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. And it just brings in pain. So what does the karmic partner want to say? We've got splitting up is for the best. So this person knows he is a liar. So she feels like he's lying to her. And she knows in her heart of hearts that splitting up is the best thing to do. It will just be the fear of the unknown and making the changes, creating a block. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Message from Adam. What's the message from Adam? Bill, I feel you need to relax your energy, okay? And calm down, because you're stressing. You need to relax right now. That's the message for you. You need to relax your energy, and then things will move forward, okay? So Jennifer, Adam is saying patience. Okay, thank you for being patient with me. I'm still working things out in my own mind. It's comforting to know you're there. So it's not like he thinks you're going to be waiting around forever for him. What he means is he can feel your energy is there. And he's thanking you for trusting him and being patient. So he's saying thank you for that. Because he knows he needs to get his act together, okay? And yeah, I mean, he's saying, and it's like, you know you're going to be together. And some part of you knows that he loves you, because he's saying, I love you. I love you now and forever. This is his feminine self. So his masculine side is saying, thank you for giving me time. Thank you for being patient with me. His feminine side is saying, I love you. And I know that with you, I can live my life. I know that I can't really live without you. I know I can live without you, but I don't want to. So he knows that he is living his life right now. He's surviving, but he's not really thriving. So he knows he needs to approach you and tell you the truth and do something about this. So we've got timing, okay? Or anything you need to know. Confused. You know, you may just be a bit confused about the whole thing. And I feel he's working through things in his own mind to release any confusion. Wow. This is not the end, okay? And cleanse your chakras right now. So if you cleanse your chakras, it's going to help you, and it will help him in the long run. But these cards are on fire today. So how all the cards move to get that out. This is not the end, okay? Just grab all these cards. I've just thrown themselves on the floor here. So this is not the end between you. That's what you need to know. And you may be confused because you think it's the end because of the way things have happened or been. So cleanse your chakras today. Ask the angels and they will help. I hope that helps, okay? K-Arts fan, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from my person and divine, please. So what's the message from your person? Spellbound, you have a power over me like no one else has. I'm constantly drawn back to you. I can't help it. It's so intense, okay? So you're being guided back together. And you may be seeing 1331 right now or other mirrored numbers because you're each other's mirror and trigger. And the fact that 1331 is coming out is a huge sign that luck is on your side. And when you have faith in that new beginning, that opportunity, it will come in. Okay, so you're mirroring each other in many, many ways. You may be waking up at the same time through the night. You may be experiencing the same thing physically right now. Spellbound. So he is drawn to you like a moth to a flame. And that's what you're being guided to know. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? Craving. So you may be craving him right now because he's craving you. You may be craving the kiss, the touch, the emotion. You're just saying, I crave you. I want to kiss you, touch you and love you because I've loved you before. I've loved you before I even met you. We've shared lifetimes together. Our love stretches beyond space and time. And that's what you know. And that's what you're being reminded from God, that you are here for a reason. You've done this before. We've got assertiveness. I have to stand my ground and show you what I want to be, and show you how I want to be loved and valued. And I know you respect that. So God is reminding you here, the divine is saying to you, set your boundaries down, know your own value, know your own worth, respect yourself so he can respect you. And you are important. So the angels are reminding you how important you are. Says, I wish you could see how much your actions affect me. You don't know how important you are. And I feel that's what God wants you to know, that you are important and you do matter and things you do matter. So yes, you obviously want your person to know that they are important and that you are craving them and that You want them to respect you and value you and all these things. But these are things to give to you. So whenever you're craving, give it to yourself. Remember, you are important. You've done this before. You are an old soul. And that when you stand your ground and give to you and value yourself, you teach him how to love you. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, what will this full moon bring me and Mark? Both our rising sign. How is he? He made a beautiful post yesterday, yet he looked tired. So again, you can see through the illusion. Any messages? So we've got, they are thinking about you too, and R is in capital letters. So they are thinking about you, and that post will be reminding you of that. And obviously you see through the illusion anyway, so you can see he's tired and he's missing you. The angels will assist you. So ask the angels to assist you, because you will talk again. You will talk again. Because obviously you have talked before. Now obviously you've talked in the 5D, but this is about other lifetimes and coming together, because this is not the end. And that's what you're being reminded of. So what else is going on? And then I'm going to connect with him directly. Yeah, we got your dreams need a practical plan. So he is well aware around this full moon that the dreams need a practical plan. Now this is a Taurus energy, and obviously we're in Taurus season. So I feel he's very aware he needs to do something. And what you're being reminded is nothing is yet set in stone. So he's still putting this into place in his mind. He's still working it out. He's still working out what the next steps are. And he's finding the courage. He said, I'm writing the words that someday I'll have the courage to say to you face to face. You will hear from me soon. So again, he wants to reach out. He wants to communicate. So he may well have wrote out some words. And I feel this is on a device. This could be connected with social media or a DM or an email or something like that he wants to share with you. But he also knows he wants to say it face to face. It's like what I feel he's doing is finding the courage to communicate to you that he wants to see you or meet up. So I feel that's what he's waiting for. Because you might think, what are you waiting for? And I feel like he's waiting for the moment when he can actually follow through. So when he's not just communicating with you, he would love to communicate with you, you know, on a daily basis. But I feel he isn't doing that for a reason. It's like he wants to communicate to you or send you a message when he can perhaps meet you in person. Because he wants to say it in person. He wants to hold you in my arms. And what he's saying is, you are the finish line, my happy ending. As soon as I have you in my arms, everything will be right. So again, you're going to be the one he ends up with for the rest of his life. I hope that helps, okay? Just have a drink. Just cleanse my throat chakra my own way when I'm having a sip like that. Okay, we've got the beautiful Steph there. Says, hello Liz, any message from Zach? Thank you for the donation. So what does Zach want to say? Zach is saying, thank you. I'm so grateful for you. You came into my life. You changed it. Thank you for loving me the way that you do. I want to be all that you want me to be. I just don't want to fall short. And at times I feel so far away from that, I'm afraid to let you down. So he is worried about if he can meet your expectations. And really, this isn't about your expectations at all. It's about his. There's fear there because he wants to treat you right. He wants to show up right. So he has his own expectations that he's not sure if he can reach yet. So I feel this is about his expectations, not yours, even though you may have your own expectations. But I feel you've been working on releasing them anyway. So he is grateful. He's grateful that you came into his life when you did. He's grateful that you showed up the way you did, that you treated him the way you did, all of that. He's saying, thank you for loving me the way you do. So he's grateful. So don't ever feel like you're doing anything wrong, because you're not. You're doing everything right. Now, there's a lot of grounding energy in this. So first of all, he does want to communicate with love messages. So there is going to be a communication. But again, I feel that with this is he's putting the effort into himself right now and the grind into something else in his life. So it feels like he could be working on his business or career, getting money in the bank, especially between April just gone and August, to be able to come forward the right way. So that's what I'm connecting with. So I feel he's working hard right now. So he could be very busy at work. He could have started something new, or he could just be doing more hours, or he's gaining money for some reason so he can come to you with more in the bank or with more to offer. And I feel your journey is really going to move forward between December and April. So I feel something is coming around that timeline. Between now and August, he is working hard. So he may be quiet. He may be seeming that he isn't interested, but he is, because he's working on himself. He is going to communicate. So I feel the communication could come in from August to December, and then the union could come in December to April. But everything is still being put into place right now. I hope that helps, okay? So Connie, thank you for the donation. What is Harshit feeling for me today? Any messages from him? So what is he feeling today? He's saying, before I met you, I was settling for a life that no longer made me happy. It's time to leave that behind. You've shown me the way through to you. So he's got to leave something behind. So this could be a karmic relationship or a karmic cycle, because there's only you. So because there's only you in his heart, he knows it's time to leave behind whatever he's in. He said, I know I'm in good hands with you. You love me and give to me in all the right ways. I don't get there anywhere else. So he isn't getting with anyone else or anything else what he gets with you. So you don't need to prove anything to him, because he already knows the value that you bring into his life. It's just he needs to release something first. So I feel you're learning to be patient with the situation. So again, we've got cleanse your chakras coming through. So I feel it's very important right now that as a divine feminine, we are cleansing ourselves today, because he wants to be bold and make the first move. And I feel that's what he's going to be doing. So if you cleanse your chakras, it's going to cleanse out any negativity or anything you've absorbed to allow him to come in. Okay, so I do feel he wants to make this move, the next move, and he needs to be bold. And this isn't just about communicating with you. This is about making changes in his life. So I feel there could be a karmic situation that needs releasing. Yeah, he needs to move on from that karmic situation or cycle, whatever it is. That's his intention, and that's probably what you're intending, and that's going to move forward. So again, there could well be a moving forward here around August time, because we've got July as thinking about this, processing, planning all of this, and then movement in August. So moving on, which could also be August to August as a timeline. So I definitely feel he is going to move on from this situation he's in. You've just got to have faith that he will, okay? I hope that helps. And thank you for the donation. May I get messages from Frank in his silence and advice? I'm okay with that. He has to find his masculine power and be the one to reach out, but I do miss him, of course. And I do feel you're more in your power right now, because I feel you'll have good days and bad days with this, ups and downs. We all do. Okay, one day it'll be hard. The next day it'll be easier. Then it'll be hard again. You just got to go with the flow, because he is feeling trapped in his own life right now. And again, there's still things going on with his karmic situation. And this will be his kids or other things. He said, everyone wants something from me and all I want is you. Well, he may be at work and people want things from him. So he feels like he's trapped still. And he needs to release himself from that, because that's what he's planning. He's saying, I am making plans for us. I know you're waiting for me to take action, and I'm planning on how to do that. I'm so proud of the way you're in charge of your own life, and I admire that. You help me find the power to be the best person I can be. So he wants to show up for you as the best version of himself, which is what we've been speaking about, him stepping into his masculine power, okay? And that's why you may see 10-10. And he's planning on how to do this. But the other side of things is he's still feeling stuck. Whereas not stuck in that situation, but where he's stuck, where he's people-pleasing or trying to give to things that he needs to stop giving to. So I feel this could be things in his life. I'm not feeling it's to do with a karmic partner. Don't think I mean that, okay? This is like other things, like kids, responsibilities, people at work, give me a block. And it's like he just wants to run away, okay? And he may seem like he's running away from you, but he isn't. He's running into himself to deal with this, okay? So I definitely feel that, again, like I say, everything's on track for you and him. There's nothing wrong, because the angels are reminding you to forgive. Forgive all that's happened in the past to heal yourself. And he needs to do that too. You know, he's still working on forgiving himself for certain things, because there will be certain things that he still feels guilty about connected with his karmic situation, you know, like her cancer and other things. So remember, the answers are within. Quiet your mind to receive them. So in this silence right now, even though it can be terrifying and strange, it's also such a great opportunity for you to access the divine, to connect with your own mind, to connect with yourself, to connect with the parts of you that you may have forgotten about. So quiet your mind and you'll receive all the answers. Okay, so again, I'm sorry that it's not like a full declaration of love in this reading. He just wants you to know what he's doing. You know, it's like he's saying, I'm dealing with stuff in my life and I am making plans. I know you're waiting for me. I am going to reach out. I am going to move forward. So again, he does want to. He's just waiting for the right moment. Okay, so yeah, he is loyal to you. King of Wands flew out. He is loyal to you. Okay, he may seem like he's loyal to other things, but his heart is with you. And he's saying, set your intention. So I feel that's for you. Think about what you want. Remember, he's planning. That's an intention. One more card, please, angels. Two more cards. I mean, yeah, uncertainty. Your uncertainty is allowing you to feel. Because you're saying, even when you're quiet, I know you're still there. I can feel you in my heart, my soul, where you will always be. So you're learning right now lessons, remember, to feel him when he's not there. And obviously it's the uncertainty that causes you a problem. And that's what you are healing. That's your lesson right now. So you're saying, I want this so much, this divine love in physical form. I don't know what I'd do if I lost you now. Well, you're not going to lose it. But this is your fear. This is your lesson. So whenever you start feeling that anxiety, that uncertainty, that's the time to breathe yourself into the now. I hope that helps, okay? Sunshine, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, can I have guidance regarding my future life? Will I be pregnant soon? And what does my twin feel for me today? So you've got the end of a tough cycle approaches. So if you've been struggling, especially with anything during the Capricorn season, which was between December and January, it's like things are getting better now. So whenever tough things you've been experiencing, Sunshine, they're going to get better. Okay, so what does your masculine want you to know? I dream about seeing you, and each time it ends with me kissing you. I know if I could never let you go if I did. So what I'm feeling is he does dream about you, and he dreams about kissing you, which turns into intimacy, which could lead to children. Okay, so it's showing you he's dreaming about these things, and he is thinking about a future with you. What else is he dreaming? I dreamt that I was on a plane. So if you live on opposite sides of the world or there's distance between you, he has dreamt about coming to you and bridging the gap in that way. If you don't live apart by a plane journey, he may have thought about taking you somewhere on a plane. And this could be like for a romantic getaway, a honeymoon. You know, he's had these kind of dreams about the future with you where he's seen you and experienced you and loved you. So I feel that regarding pregnancy, if you want this with your person, you've just got to be patient, because it will come in at the right time, okay? So, and obviously you want to be pregnant with the right person. So what's the message about pregnancy? What's the message about pregnancy that you need to know? So you've got summit and you've got express your individuality. So allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. So the angels say instead give birth to the person of you, the person you are. Be yourself right now. And something's going to happen or activate in the summertime. So there may be an opportunity in the summertime to actually spend more time together and get pregnant, because this is a fertile time. So everything you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. So you may well get pregnant in the summertime. You know, obviously you know what that means for you. You know, here in the UK, we kind of connect with the summertime as like July, August, September time, really. You know, those months. So it feels like in a few months' time, you're going to have the opportunity for things to move forward. But again, it's better to wait for the right time than just doing it because of the biological clock ticking or anything else. But I do feel there is a pregnancy in your future. I just feel you've got to be patient with when that happens. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you so much for donating for Donna there. Hi Liz, I tried to put in a donation. It's not working for some reason. Are there any messages from Mark today? Don't worry, honey. Thank you for being here. So Mark is saying promise. So he's showing you the stag. He's giving you a bee. He's showing you signs in nature that he's promising. They show me a ring. So obviously we think of the promise of union. We think of the stag. But they show me a ring. So I feel you're going to see a ring, or you're going to be given a ring in some way. It could be in a dream, okay? So he's saying, please trust me to do the right thing. You are safe with me, I promise you. He's going to show you a ring. It's going to come to you in some amazing way. That's what they're showing me, okay? A ring, okay? They just keep showing me over and over a ring. They desire you right now at this very moment. So he wants you at this very moment. Wherever he is, whatever he's doing, he's thinking about you. The heat is on and you are not alone. So remember, you're not alone. You're never alone because he lives in you. But the message I need to give you is you're going to see a ring or be given a ring in a dream or in some way. And that's a sign that he's saying, you can trust me. I'm going to commit to you. I hope that helps, okay? Kalena, thank you for the donation. Any messages from my DM, Marco? Thank you and have a great day. And you, honey. So we've got lost. He's saying your eyes are perfect, your lips are kissable. I need to spend a few hours alone with you. So he loves your eyes, the colour of your eyes, the shape of your eyes, the way you do your eyes, and your lips. So you'll find when he's talking to you, we'll be looking at your lips because he wants to talk to you. He wants to kiss you. He wants to taste you. And he said, I need to spend a few hours alone with you. So that's what he's thinking about. He's thinking about being with you intimately. And that's driving him a bit crazy right now. You're going to be feeling that as well. So we've got this heavy energy will soon pass. So you may feel this or connect with this like heavy energy. You may feel like it's all a bit much, or you may feel emotional. And it's because of this longing, the Kundalini rising. So you may also get frustrated. You may feel angry. And these are heavy energies connected with the sacral chakra. So it will assist you to cleanse your sacral chakra during this full moon. And the message is, trust in divine timing, because the Creator is in charge of the journey. So your journey, whether it's being together physically and spending time together, or being in union, is in divine timing. Find your calm and you'll find your inner peace. So find your center in the calm, like in the storm. Because I feel you're going to feel lots of heavy energy with this full moon because of all this desire. And desire creates frustration and longing, and that can lead to anger and emotion. I hope that helps, okay? Actually, let's see if I can get a timing for this moving forward. Is there any timing for this you need to know? Doors are opening around the 29th. So something could happen around the 29th, but the doors are opening. And also I'm feeling 2 to 9, as in February just gone to September. The doors are open for this. I hope that helps, okay? And Marie Faye, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, a video from my TikTok was sent to my DM when I was asleep. He hearted it. How? I already unfollowed him. What was he thinking? I'm not going to. Okay, well, first of all, you'd be amazed how the universe does things, unexplained events. That's a bit like an unexplained event, okay? So it's a sign that, he's thinking about you. It's the way the universe is showing you that he does love you and care about you. So you're meeting in dreams right now. And also journal down your thoughts and observe them in a higher way. So this may already be what you're doing. You may be writing your thoughts down so you can observe them and understand them from a higher place. But right now you're meeting in dreams. Now you said this out when you were asleep. Give me a block there. And obviously you're saying I already unfollowed him. So there's some kind of block there. But something occurred in that dream that brought in this unexplained event. So I feel that you had some kind of interaction in a dream. Now, you may not be aware of that because you were asleep and you may have been on another realm, okay? And your conscious mind right now isn't ready to understand it or deal with it in some way. But I feel this is to do with a dream, like an interaction, like a visit in the dream state that created this event. Yeah, I'm showing you through dreams how I really feel. And because he's liked it, okay, he hearted it, I feel that's his way of showing you he loves you, that he still feels the same way. So he's showing you through dreams how he really feels. Now, I feel you will remember these dreams in the coming week. Okay, you may already, but, you may even want to journal down your dreams. Because how it says when you wake up, sometimes you forget your dreams. But if you wake up and you remember certain things, just journal something down and it'll help you remember when you are awake. So what he's saying to you is commitment. So this is also a sign of commitment. Doesn't matter necessarily what the video is about. It's a sign of commitment. I want to share my life with you and I want to make it official and I want everyone to know you're mine. And I feel this was his way of showing that to you through an unexplained event. I hope that helps. And I feel that's what he's going to show you in this dream. And we've got, so Lil, welcome to the Angel family, honey. And Lil says, hello, my friends. So let's pull a card for Lil. Okay, so I'm just going to do you a message for the full moon for joining as a family member, okay? So what's the full moon bringing for you? The card we got flying out for you is take time to breathe out. So full moons bring up heavy energies, emotion, the need to release certain things. So if you take time to breathe in and out, it's going to calm your energy down. It's going to relax you. It's going to help you to feel more at peace with things. And you are under the same moon. So if you're connecting with your person right now, remember you're under the same moon. And this is also reminding you that you are connected with everything that was, is, and ever will be. And you are strong and safe and you're being watched over. But whatever's going on right now, whether it's in love, in your finances, in any other area of your life, take the time to breathe. 3 deep breaths in and out is all you really need to do. Okay, when you breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, calmly 3 times, it centers you. And it reconnects your body and your mind, because sometimes when we're overthinking, we are out of our body in a way, like we feel out of our mind. So when you reconnect yourself and then affirm I am safe, you feel at one again, you feel at peace. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. What does Gerard feel or felt or reaction after he saw my story with a flower bouquet and his next action? Okay, so what do you need to release? The answers are coming. So what it feels like is, he feels like he's going within to work out what he needs to let go of to be able to move forward. Okay, so the answers are coming. And this is a full moon as we move into Gemini in this card. So I feel moving into the Gemini season, you're going to receive some answers from him. So I feel his next action is to open up to you a little bit more or tell you what's on his mind or what he wants to happen. And I feel this is going to occur to you in Gemini season. So we go into Gemini season on the 21st. And that lasts until the 20th of June. So I feel between those dates, that's when you're going to receive answers. Yeah, and around the new moon as well, because the new moon. So he may be very quiet or he may seem distant until the new moon. And then from the new moon going into the Gemini season, you know, things are going to shift forward here. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying music. So this could also be, you know, and we've got music and dreams. So he may have had a dream about you and he may have listened to some music that's connected him with you. So this story, it may have made him feel something, you know, that's connected him deep with his feelings, that's made him have a vivid dream. So he said, I'm having dreams about you that make me wake up with a smile. I hear songs that remind me of you. Sometimes I smile and other times it makes me want to cry. So I feel he's going deep within to work out what he needs to let go of to be able to have a life with you. And he said, I dreamt that we were camping in the woods and we made love under the stars. So that's about freedom. Okay, so in his dream, he's free to be with you, pursue you. And that's what he's perhaps communicating with you through music. So I feel until the new moon, he's sending you messages through music. And obviously, a flower bouquet could also be about the future, about being with you in a marriage or you walking up the aisle. And it's like he knows what he needs to release to be able to be with you in that way. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for donating for Yashi there. I don't have any questions, but whatever Liz has guided to. So what's the message coming through for Yashi for the full moon? What's the message for you with the full moon? So the message for you, Yashi, is you are each other's mirror and you are triggering each other. So there's a lot of healing happening right now to bring in opportunities, to bring in change. So relax about things, breathe, let go. And also apologise to yourself for anything you need to apologise for. Forgive yourself, do the Ho'oponopono prayer. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. So perhaps forgive yourself for being hard on yourself or, you know, thinking you've done something wrong. Give yourself a hug. So I really do feel your inner child is craving your attention right now. So give yourself a hug, be kind to yourself, apologise to yourself, because today is a perfect day. And it's the perfect day to be kind to yourself, calm down. So definitely this energy about you relaxing, calming down, breathing, coming back in tune with yourself, giving to your inner child right now. So what does your inner child need, okay? What does your inner child need? I'm saying your affection and attention, trust. Your inner child needs trust. And the more you trust, the more your inner child will calm down and relax. So have faith in yourself and the universe and trust the process. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. A message from Em on how he's feeling about me and us. Okay, so how is Em feeling about you? The connection. So we've got coming through expectations. He's saying, I want to be all that you want me to be. I just don't want to fall short. And at times I feel so far away from that. And I'm afraid to let you down. So he does worry about being everything you want him to be or doing everything you want him to do. And that can cause a delay or a block there. So there's a rebirth coming and a death. So an ending for a new beginning. So again, this is things that maybe you thought would have happened between January and March and may have been delayed, are perhaps coming in over the next 13 weeks. And I feel there is a rebirth opportunity here as well. So you may see ladybirds, you may see 555, you may see 1313. So something is going to shift around the next 13 weeks. So 4, 8, 12, like 3 months. So June, July, August. So by August time, there's going to be a big change here. But you've got to let go of your own expectations and allow things to happen naturally because he does want you. And he doesn't want to let you down or fail you. He worries about that, okay? That causes him anxiety. And again, this card I shared yesterday, a positive attitude and believing will lead to the desired outcome. So ask yourself that question right now. Am I believing in this desired outcome? Am I being positive about this? Because everything's remembered as a journey back to you, and they give me some emotion in the eyes. So you may need to cry or let some emotion out. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. They're also saying, Marianne, you may need to bite your tongue about something. Okay, because that may want to say something, you may be guided to breathe first, okay? So don't act or react, respond with love. Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD's feelings, next action, what's he busy with? He's coming home. He's saying, we will be together soon, together always. I'm coming home to you where I belong. So I do feel you're going to see the eagle as a sign of this, okay? Because he is on his way. So he's at a crossroads. Now, this is really interesting because today's daily angel reading is about being at a crossroads. So I feel that he's saying to you, I am working out what to do right now to be able to come home. And this is really what he's busy with in his mind. So he may be busy with other things, but he's busy with working out what the next steps are, how he can make a decision or move forward. So the guidance for you is cleanse your crystals. Because you may use crystals, you may wear crystals. Crystals may bring in comfort for you or cleansing energy. And this full moon is a time to cleanse that. Maybe use a pendulum and he's cleansing. So cleanse your crystals because he is going to move forward and take action. He's just working out how to. I hope that helps, okay? This could be something he's doing from over the next 2 weeks, 2 months, but I feel he's wanted to take action since February, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, 3D DM messages. So what's the message? He's feeling lost right now. He's saying, I need to hear you right now, to feel you. It's so dark here without your light. I'm lost without you. So he's feeling a bit lost right now. So you may want to reach out through your energy, or maybe you do want to reach out in the physical. He needs to hear from you in some way. So if you don't want to reach out physically, then, send him some kind of light, because I do feel he's frustrated with himself, he's angry with himself because we've got punch a pillow. So you could well be picking up on this anger or this frustration that he is feeling. So you may feel it just building up in you. You may not feel it right now, but you may feel it over the course of this full moon. So you may need to just release that out, punch a pillow, a punch bag, go for a run, a walk, get some kind of energy out of you in a creative way either. But I feel this is more what he's going through. He may punch a wall himself. Or maybe he has got a punch bag he's punching at the gym or something like that. But I feel he's feeling a lot of toxic anger inside him that he needs to let go of. So it's like he wants to move forward. He's afraid. So, yeah, and you may be uncertain about what's coming because you're saying, I want this so much with you, this divine love in physical form. I don't know what to do if I lost you now. We're not going to lose him. And I feel this is... So you may be picking up on all this uncertainty, but I feel that he's worrying about losing you, and he wants this in physical form, and it's causing a frustration. So I do feel that he's kind of like a bit all over the place today. So he's in a bit of pain, but there's going to be an eventual positive outcome anyway. You're going to be together anyway. It's like a given there. The universe is saying, yes, you are going to be together. It's okay. So again, on this journey, a lot of the time, we worry about things we don't need to worry about. We stress over things we don't need to stress about because you are going to be together. So what's the guidance with the full moon? So we've got, emotions are running high. That's definitely what I'm picking up on here. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. So it's going to get better. And I definitely feel that a new cycle for you could be moving into 2026. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Infinity, thank you for the donation. This for Infinity 11. Hi Liz, may I know what's going on in my heart chakra? I also have messages from my guides for my highest good. Message from RC. Okay, so this is not the end. And that's what you're feeling in your heart chakra. So whatever's going on in your heart, you are feeling and sensing it's not over. So if it's an activation, it's so that communication can come back in, but you're really being shown through your heart, whether it's beating fast, whatever it's doing, that it's not the end. It's not the end between you, okay? It's just the beginning. So what does RC want you to know? We've got worry. So you may also be picking up on his worry, because that can affect the heart, okay? I'm worried about what will happen when I follow my heart. So it's about opening the heart. It's about heart chakra activation. I don't like letting people down, but I have to choose my own happiness. So he may have to let someone else down to follow his heart to you. So this could be a family member, a karmic partner, something like that. He has to put his own needs first. So again, this resonates with the reading I did yesterday at the end, right at the end where it says, I'm going to stand up to people in my life and say, this is how I have to live my life. I have to live my life my way, no matter what other people think. So he's gathering the courage right now to be able to follow his heart. And you may well be picking up on that in your heart chakra. You're feeling all the love and the expanding and the progress. So that's what's going on. I hope that helps, okay? Gita, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get a message from Angel? We're in no contact. So what's the message? Doubt. I worry you'll meet someone else while I'm trying to work myself out. So he's working things out right now. He's working on himself. He's healing certain things. And he is anxious and worried that you're going to move on in this no contact period. He said, I want it all with you. And that's why he's doing the work on himself. He's saying, but will you still be waiting when I'm finally ready? And you know it's never about waiting for someone. It's about living your life, becoming your best version, all of that. But he is worried that you're going to move on. And that's causing him anxiety right now. So it's like he's saying, please don't move on. Please wait for me. I will be ready in time. I want it all with you. It will be worth the wait. And that's really what you need to know if you've thought about moving on. So the angels are asking you to surrender this right now and to give it to God. That means let go of the when, the how, and all of that, and trust in divine timing. So what's the message from the divine timing cards? A fresh start is coming in, possibly in January. So it could be January when your union starts moving into place here, or when you come together. Or when he says, can we have a fresh start? Can we start again? Because I do feel there is some work he needs to do. So he's not ready at this moment. But January is going to bring something fresh in. I hope that helps. Okay, remember it says the year of freedom in 2026. Moon, great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. Any message from my DM and the angels. So what does your DM want you to know? What does your DM want you to know right now? I feel he is doing some deep thinking. Yeah, he's healing. He's saying, I'm doing some deep thinking. I'm healing pain from my past. I'm working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you because your love gives me hope. So when he connects with you, he does think about that, okay? What else is going on? Yeah, he's saying let them come to you. So it really is your job right now, or your lesson, to let him come to you, to let him reach out to you. That's what your angels are asking you to do, because he's healing right now and he needs this time to release things. But your love gives him hope. So again, this is very much about you shining your light and being you, because he will come to you. What's the guidance for you? Memory. So you may well be thinking about things right now, going over the past memories, feeling nostalgic. Because you're saying every day that we're together, we're making new memories and leaving our past behind us. So you know when you're together, you make new memories. And when you are in union, you're going to do that too. And he makes you feel beautiful. You know, your twin makes you feel special and see the beauty in life. Life is full of light and love. So it feels like when you're together, you're going to make, this is what I'm feeling with these cards is, this is what you need to know about the future. Okay, you're going to make each other's lives more beautiful. You're going to see the beauty in life through each other's eyes, and because you're together, and you're going to make amazing memories, and you will leave the past behind. So I feel these cards are reassuring you that you will be in union. Have we got any timeline for him coming forward to you, or anything you need to know? We've got effort and grind. So he is doing the work over the next 8 weeks to be able to move forward. Anything else we need to know about timings with this? We've got Capricorn season being important. So something happening big time from December to January. Okay, so Capricorn may be important as well, but Capricorn is about adventure. But I feel even over the next 8 weeks, I'm getting 8 weeks with this, but this could be 8 months of big, hard work going into each other and, you know, into the journey to bring it into alignment for union. But something could well be going on around this time. And I'm not saying it's going to take all this time for him to reach out to you. I'm feeling this is more about the adventure beginning. You know, the timeline of Capricorn being when you're perhaps together in a union, or you're doing something together or going somewhere together, but you must let him come to you. That's your lesson you're learning right now. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation. Sunshine, any messages from P's 3D self? His feelings, will he contact me anytime soon? Does he miss me? So again, of course he misses you. You've got to move beyond that thinking he doesn't, okay? So what's going on with him? He's saying to you, I need time. So he's asking you for time. You're saying, is he going to reach out? Is he going to contact me? You're being guided to be okay with the when. Because he said, I need to take my time. I need to take my time with this decision. It's too important. That's why he's taking time. So you can't rush this. He said, I feel like I only have this one chance to get it right with you. So he doesn't want to mess this chance up. So you've got to give him this time. And he said, I love that cheeky, naughty side you show me. It entices me, teases and pleases me. I want you. So he loves it when you're showing him a side of you that no one else sees. And that's what he fantasizes about. That's what he dreams about. That's what he thinks about. That's what he wants. Okay? So the big message is to let him show you. So your guidance is to relax and breathe and know he does miss you and he is thinking about you and he will contact you instead of worrying about it being now. Okay, so message from R in his 3D feelings, we are in contact. That's good to know. Okay, so what's going on with R? So for R, we've got surrender to the divine. Now, I feel what he's taught you is when you surrender, things move forward. Okay, and balance spirituality and practicality. So there needs to be a balance in this friendship, this connection with him. Okay, so you want to balance what you have. And I feel that's what he's teaching you as well, because I really do feel that it's caused you anxiety when you're having that misunderstanding and you've really had to give this to God and it's helped you to balance your own energy, spend more time with you, reconnect with self. So I feel it's happened. The reason that all happened was so that you could get back to self and source. And he feels like you have balanced that right now. And that's why things are coming forward or happening. So he feels like you're a bit more balanced than you were. That's how he sees you now. Okay, so what's the guidance about him? We've got rebirth, revival, renewal, and transforming for the better. So I do feel the connection with him will be better than it was before because it's going to be more balanced. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation. Collective messages, please. Let's do it one with the divine timing cards then. So think about something you want in your life. This is for everyone watching. And I'm going to give you some kind of timing message around it. So think of something you want and pick a number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. So can we have some timings, please, angels, around number 1? Around number 1, thank you. Around number 2, there's the card. And around number 3. I'm going to take that for number 2. So you may resonate with 2 and 3. Okay? So maybe a double message for 2 and 3. So pick your card 1, or you message 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, or 3, okay? So if you pick number 1, the guidance for you is raise your vibration. So if you work on raising your vibration, filling up your own cup, doing things you enjoy, you're going to attract what you want to you quicker. So that's your lesson right now. To receive your outcome, obviously which will come in divine timing, but to receive your outcome, which could come in on the 18th of a month, or it could come in over the next 18 hours, 18 days, 18 weeks, or between now and August. Okay, you've got to work on raising your vibration. So ask yourself the question, am I feeling negative today? Am I stressed out? Am I worried about this? Focus on elevating your frequency and you'll attract in quicker what you want, okay? If you chose pile 2, we've got trust in divine timing and focus on what you want. Now we've got the Sagittarius energy. So something could come in around your question between the 22nd of November to the 21st of December. But what I feel is you must focus on it with unwavering faith. So you must believe that this is already yours. Like the archer has that vision and that focus when they're pulling back the bow and arrow and focusing on the targets, okay? So you must focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. And surrender it to divine timing. And then I feel it will show up. And many of you may start receiving this, or you may actually come into what you want. It may come into fruition during the Sagittarius season. You may be a Sagittarius watching, they may be. So obviously you take the Sagittarius card out, resonates with you. But what I'm sensing is if you focus on what you do want with unwavering faith, and you give it to God, and you trust in divine timing, it's very likely that over the Christmas season, you're going to be experiencing it. Okay? And if you pick number 3, you've got new moon is bringing a creation in. You are connected. Wow. So I feel that there could be some communication or some kind of interaction happening around the new moon. And this could even happen from the 20th of this month to the new moon. So between the 20th and what are we on today? The 12th. So between the 20th and the 27th, I feel, is that the new moon? Yeah, 27th. Between the 20th and the 27th, something is being created to connect you. So there's something happening. Now, this could also be within the next 20 hours, 20 days, 20 weeks, 20 months at the furthest out. But I feel whatever you're creating is happening now with this new moon. So I feel you've just got to be trusting in divine timing. And also, if you resonated with 2 and 3, this is also about you trusting in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? Snowy said I was born on the 21st. Yeah, so this could be connected with a birthday or something in that way, something you are creating, something you are wanting to create. It's all happening. The time is now. It's a fertile time. I hope that helps, okay? Minnie, thank you for the donation. Hal, has any messages on the full moon today for me? So what's the message for the full moon for you today? What's the message? So you've got breathe in peace and breathe out stress. Now this is about 3 deep breaths in and out. So anytime you feel yourself going into fear, anxiety or worry about anything today or over this full moon, breathe in peace. Breathe out stress. Okay. Inhale love and exhale fear. Breathe in and breathe out. So making sure you're taking time to breathe with this full moon. Now this doesn't mean you have to do a long meditation. It just means take time throughout your day to take 3 deep breaths in and out, and that will calm you down. And today is a perfect day. So you can breathe in and breathe out and then affirm, today is a perfect day. Everything is working out for me. And they are working it out. Give them time. So if you're feeling anxiety about your person, they are working things out. They are dealing with it. You just got to give them time. And if you get stressed out during that time, then breathing in and affirming today is a perfect day will help. Let me pull you from the Moonology as well. We've got your commitment has been tested. What do you need to release? So you may need to release fear through breath. Breath work. So it's like your commitment has been tested right now to move you forward. So again, you go through tests on this journey to be able to release the things that don't serve you anymore. And there may be some tests moving towards the new moon. I hope that helps, okay? E777, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's a message for me. Vivid dreams last night. Breakthroughs, very powerful energy right now. So let's bring in the dreams deck. What do you need to know? Give me fear. I definitely feel there's fear being released. So the first card is, when I realise I'm dreaming about you, I don't want to wake up. So you may feel that too. So I feel there is dream sharing taking place right now. I lie awake at night thinking about you and us and what will happen. So your person is definitely lying awake thinking about you, wondering what to do. And you are my dream come true. And they want you to know that. I dreamt about all the things I want to say to you when I'm with you. So you may also be dreaming where they are coming to you and telling you what's going on here. I've dreamt about you for years. And this is just the beginning. I was visited in my dreams by a loved one who told me to trust in our love. So I feel they are receiving messages in their dreams also that you belong together, that you should be together. It makes sense to be together. And you may be feeling that and sensing that through your dreams. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? It's time to release negativity. And I feel this is definitely what this full moon is doing. Okay, so we've got full moon in Scorpio there, releasing negatives or fear or stress. And that's why you can sense a breakthrough. The answers are already within you. Quiet your mind to receive them. So I definitely feel you're receiving all these answers right now through dreams, through your intuition, through connecting with the divine. So what does your person want to say? Freedom. Look at this. I can be free with you. I can start to believe in my dreams again. And it feels so good. Anything is possible with you. And 2026, as you know, is the year of freedom. So this could be a huge message about what's coming in the new year. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Empress 44, thank you for the donation. Hi, Les, been feeling sad about my twin, any messages? So let's find out why you're feeling that way. Hurting, nothing feels right anymore between us and it's hurting me, how can we fix this? So it feels like you're sad because you want to fix things and they give me heart pain. So again, this is heart chakra activation. Okay, so you may be feeling like nothing's right, nothing feels right, I want it to be right. It's hurting you because you want to fix it. Okay, so again, you're being guided to surrender right now. So what does your person want to say to you? Miracles. There's going to be a miracle. You may see bees. Bees are a symbol of the miracle that's going to come in. And I feel it will be unexpected. It will take you by surprise and it will happen when you surrender. So what he's saying is, my world has changed in miraculous ways. Nothing will ever be the same now I know you. So you're a miracle in their life. And they want you to know that, okay? So the guidance says the heavy energy you're feeling will soon pass. So obviously you're feeling sad, you're feeling pain, you're hurting, you want to fix it. That will soon pass. Miracle is coming in. That's what you need to know. So the angels are asking you to trust right now. Give your concerns to heaven. Things are going to speed up. Okay, one step at a time. Your journey is moving forward. And that may be what you're stressing about because you may not feel it shifting yet. But it is moving forward slowly, like at a snail's pace. It is happening. There's a miracle coming in. Look out for those bees, okay? Lisa, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Hope you're well. Can I have a message from her, please? There's no contact, of course. So that's the message coming through. We've got spellbound. She's saying, you have a power over me like no other, and I'm constantly drawn back to you. I can't help it. It's so intense. So obviously you're in no contact. It's not over. She will be drawn back to you. So release those tears. You may need to have a good cry today. Maybe you feel like you have been crying. I feel she definitely needs to cry because she's been bottling things up. But I feel that some tears will be shed, whether they're yours or hers or both of you, over this full moon. Okay, you're connecting and building on the 5D. So that's where the power is right now, in the 5D. And you know how it is when you're in no contact. Even though it's painful, it does build. It builds your confidence back up. It helps you to feel more at peace. And we've got the karmic ending. So again, there is going to be a karmic ending. You will get your justice. It is going to happen. Could happen between now and November. Okay, so 11 is important. This is definitely when you start seeing 1111. You're being reminded to have faith in this. And again, this is why there's a breakdown of communication, or why there's, because of this karmic situation. So the angels are saying to you, focus on joy. Do the things that bring you joy and live your life joyfully. Now, this could also be a huge sign that moving into the autumn, you're going to be feeling more joy. So what is hurting you now, you may well have released and dealt with and healed by the fall season. And again, one step at a time, your journey is moving forward. So you can't rush this, as you know. So is there any timings coming through? Stay positive and new love. So again, June is going to bring something new into this love. So you may even feel things or find things turning around in June. So not seeing new love as in a new love for you or a new love for her. I'm seeing this as newness and something better coming into the love in June. So June is going to be powerful, so stay positive. So our birthday's this weekend. Happy birthday, honey. So let me just pull you one more card. Let me put this back. So I'm going to have to make sure I'm putting them on the right piles here. Otherwise I start mixing everything up, as you know. So I want to get a message coming from her feminine self. What does she want to say to you from her feminine side? Honesty, and they need you. So what she's saying is, if she's being honest with you, if she could be honest with you at this moment, she would tell you that she needs you. And she's saying, I make excuses for the way I feel. Okay, I don't need to hide anything because I know you see the real me. So the message here is, this is what you're saying. You're saying you make excuses for the way you feel, but you don't need to hide anything from me. I see the real you. And what she's saying is, I know I make excuses because of my situation and the way I feel. I know I don't need to hide anything from you because you see the real me. And what you're saying is, I feel too needy sometimes. I don't need to put you under pressure. It's all my own insecurity and I'm healing it. So she does need you, but she also does feel pressure sometimes and neediness from you because that's something you're healing. And you know that's true. That may trigger you, but you know it's the truth. Okay, so you know it's like when you're wanting something now, it's your inner child. It's like little Lisa wanting love, and that's also what you're learning to give to you. I hope that helps, okay? And a big happy birthday. Liz, thank you for the donation. Message from my Ellie, please, Liz. Should I reach out? Okay, so what's the message coming through to you today from Ellie? Sleepless. He's saying anxiety keeps me awake at night. So you may be feeling this. Maybe you're feeling a sense of urgency, and that's why you're feeling you want to reach out, okay? He's saying, my life has changed since I met you. I'm trying to figure out what it all means because I don't want to lose you. So he doesn't want to lose you, but he is needing time to figure things out. So what else do you need to know? We've got listen to your favourite song because they are thinking about you too. And you may hear messages and music coming through. Okay, so I feel if you listen to your favourite song, it's going to move you out of this need to contact him. Because should you, okay? Should you contact him right now? Should you reach out? What do we need to know? So we've got a time to give rather than take, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. So let me just get a clarifier on that, because I am feeling it really is up to you. You're not going to mess anything up if you do. Okay? Is there a yes or a no? Should you reach out? There's no need to worry. The angels aren't really saying yes or no, because this is something you have to choose, because it's a lesson you're learning. They're saying whether you do reach out or you don't reach out, there's no need to worry. What you're picking up on is his sleepless nights, his anxiety. Okay, because the angels say time to give rather than take. So you would say from that, well, that would mean giving or reaching out. But there is an end of a tough cycle. So you've got to ask yourself that question. I'm not getting a right or a wrong answer, or a yes or a no. I'm feeling it's whatever you intuitively feel is the right thing to do. I do feel he is wanting you to reach out, because he's manifesting that. However, he still needs time. So you have to ask yourself the question, if I reach out and he doesn't respond the way I want him to, will I be triggered by that? And if the answer is yes, you'll be triggered, then it's not the right time. If you just want to reach out to let him know you're there and you're thinking of him, then do that. But if you're constantly the one reaching out, then obviously that's a cycle you need to break. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I have a message from Vivek and any messages from the angels in my relationship? So we've got freedom, okay? So it's like he wants to be free to be with you. So he may not be free right now, whether it's free because he's in something or he's dealing with something, and he knows he can be free with you, and that's what he wants. So I feel he's trying to find his freedom first to be able to move towards you. And he believes in his dreams when he's connecting with you, it feels good. So I do feel he's experienced being with you in a dream, and it felt good, and he realised anything is possible with you in that dream. So he's saying, in my dreams, I want to show up for you. So he does want to show up for you in a very freeing way, where he can actually give to you the way that he truly wants to, not because of his situation that holds him back or his own fear or anxiety. So what's the message for the relationship with the full moon? You are not alone. And sometimes you may feel alone, it may trigger you, it may cause you pain, but you're never alone, because you are one and the angels are all around you. So I do feel he wants to communicate with you, because he knows it's key to this connection moving forward, and he has to be bold to make the first move. So I do feel he is preparing to make a move on you, and I feel that could come in during the new moon or Gemini. So obviously we've got Gemini season ahead. So it could come in around the next season. Obviously we're in Taurus right now. We move into Gemini season on the 21st, and the new moon is on the 27th. And I feel something could well happen around this new moon. I hope that helps, okay? But he does want to be with you and pursue you the way that you want him to, and that's freeing, in a freeing way. But he may have to walk away from something or release something first. I hope that helps, okay? So really he's taking the honouring path to you. Indu, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, message from Pravesh. So what does Pravesh want to say to you today? Okay, I feel like he's planning on saying something, but then it goes back in. Yeah, he's checking it out right now. Yeah, he's feeling overwhelmed. So he's wanted to reach out or communicate many, many times, but he's checking out or backed out, okay? He said, I'm trying to keep everything working in my life. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much to think about. So he's overthinking things. They're giving me an itchy left foot as well, which is wanting to move forward to you. So he knows it's you he wants to move forward to, and he's overthinking it right now, and that's causing him a delay. So he's sabotaging by his own mind right now. He's overwhelmed. So what's the message for the full moon? So I feel you've just got to give him time to move forward, and he will. Yeah, let go of the need to control. So this is what he's teaching you right now, because you may want to control this. You know, you may want to reach out or make something happen, and you're being guided to surrender and let him make his move to you. So you must allow him to come to you, because obviously if you reach out to him, then he's not overcoming the fear, is he? You know, he's afraid right now of making a mistake, or you rejecting him, or him saying or doing the wrong thing. That's why he's checking it out, and he needs to overcome that fear to actually send that message or pick up that phone. I hope that helps, okay? And Michelle, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages from Mohammed? Thanks. So what's going on with Mohammed right now? What's going on with Mohammed? Mohammed is finding strength, and he's saying, you are so much stronger than me. You know what you want and you know how to get it. So he is very inspired by your authenticity, your strength, the way that you are, the way you act, the way you handle self, the way you communicate, just the way you give. And he wants to be more like you, and he's finding strength from you. And obviously you find your strength from within you and above you. And he's saying your beautiful strength holds us together. So he sees you as the rock and the glue that holds everything together. And that's because you operate in your true self, and he wants to be more like you. And he's saying, when I'm with you, I can finally be me, because you accept me exactly as I am, just as I accept all of you. Now, I feel he's struggling to accept himself, and that's what he's working on. So he's finding the strength right now to be his true self. And you are your true strength, true self through your strength. Your true strength is your strength, the way you're your true self. Because the same true self and true strength, it's like comes hand in hand. So you're giving him everything he needs, really, in his own way to move forward. And he's saying, thank you for loving me. It's a love I never knew could exist, and I appreciate you. So he's very grateful for the way you're opening him up to this side of himself, but he's struggling to communicate this. It's like my words are all getting mixed up when I'm connecting with his energy. So he wants to tell you all these things, he just can't get it out. And the message here coming through is, your expectations are too high. So you must be flexible and adaptable and breathe it all out. So if you have expectations about when this should happen, how it should happen, let those go. They're blocking my throat, because this may be causing him a problem, because he doesn't want to fail you, let you down, or fall short. So the message for you is breathe it all out and let go of your expectations and give it to God, knowing that it will happen at the right time in the right way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Kat T, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I hope you're well. Can I get a full moon message? Of course. So what's the message with the full moon for you? What's the message with the full moon for you? What's the deep thinking? Do you know, I knew this card had come out. I've got it in my mind. It says nothing will come of the situation until something changes. This is exactly what I was thinking about when I was shuffling the cards. So I feel there's some deep thinking going on right now about how to make a change, because as things stand right now, nothing will come of it, because there's a void there. Something needs to change. So I feel that your person is thinking about making a change, or you're thinking of making a change. This could be in your love life or in your home life, your work life. So something needs to change to move forward. And I'm not surprised this card's come out, because I saw it before it came out in my mind, okay? So what this means is something needs to change for something to move forward, for something to happen. And there's a void there. Okay, so I feel this is filling up the void. So if you feel something is missing right now, fill up your own cup. Give back to yourself. Think about what it is you want. Set your intentions. Talk to the universe. And then the universe will start filling up that void. And then something will change. So this isn't negative in the sense of it's not going to happen. This is saying it's not going to happen until something changes. So what the angels want you to do first of all is cleanse your chakras and cleanse your crystals. So cleansing your crystals will assist you if you use crystals, but also cleansing your chakra system to cleanse yourself so you're able to allow more into your life. And also there needs to be freeing energy. So your person may have to free themselves from something, or you may need to free yourself from something to move forward, because that could be the blockade. Yeah, we got disconnected there and reconnected. So you're going to reconnect. I think I need to change it's inside me. There you go. So it says free yourself from all that holds you back. So if something is holding you back, then that's what needs to change. Now this could be changing your perspective, changing the way you're looking at things. I've had something else tell me I need to cleanse chakras. And also crystals. So if you do use crystals, maybe use chakra crystals or crystals to connect with your chakras in some way. I do feel you need to cleanse them too. Or maybe this could be a sign to cleanse with crystals, to use more of them, especially like rainbow crystals connected with all the chakras or connected with a different type of chakras. Because it showed me someone lying down with chakra, like crystals on the throat, the third eye, like the mate, like I'm definitely feeling these two parts of you. And they're doing this, like blessings. So I feel blessings will come in when something changes. So something needs to change. So let's connect with your energy a bit more about this. Yeah, maybe sometimes you feel too needy in some ways. It says, I feel too needy sometimes. I don't mean to put you under pressure. It's all my insecurity and I'm healing it. So you may feel sometimes like you're putting your person under pressure, or even yourself. Because you may feel like you want things now, or you want things to happen quicker than they do. And that can be due to insecurity, which you're healing. So that could be childhood wounding. And that may need to be healed first, okay? I hope that helps. What I'm going to do as well, just to finish off, is bring in a crystal card, because we are connecting with crystals. So what else do you need to know? So the first card jumping out is aquamarine, says divine life purpose. So trust the steps and the signs and your inner guidance, which is healing you and helping you and leading you to fulfillment. So this could well be connected with your divine life purpose, and you may be guided to aquamarine, okay? We've also got aqua aura. So I definitely feel your aura could be an aqua colour right now. It says healthy communication and relationships. So I'm actually connecting with Archangel Sandalphon for you, who is the angel of answered prayers. He also takes your prayers to heaven, and he's also connects you with music. So music could be important right now. So heart-to-heart discussions and clear assertive communication help you understand and be understood. So you may very well need to cleanse your throat chakra, okay? And you've got citrine as well, which brings abundance in, more money, helps you feel more wealthy, and to release unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worry by giving them to God for healing and solutions. And that was a police car. And then you'll know you're safe, okay? And I definitely feel that Archangel Sandalphon is your angel right now. But citrine is really cool, you know, for bringing more in. I've got my citrine pendulum. I've got a gorgeous citrine ring as well. Right, they're giving me like the colour of aqua, also like duck egg blue, a bit like this colour. They give me fear, and obviously that will help to release fear. So you may be drawn to wear that or use aquamarine crystal. I hope that helps, okay? Many thank you for the donation. Message from P, we're in no contact. So what does he want to say? He does want to talk to you, but I feel right now it's like talk to him in the 5D or through telepathy until he's free. Okay, because he may be trying to find his freedom first to be able to communicate with you freely or to communicate with you more expressively or open. So he said, I want to know what you're thinking and feeling. Talk to me, I'll listen. So I do feel the doors of communication are going to open. So he is going to break that silence. However, right now, this is about telepathic communication. He said, I know I can be free with you. I can start to believe in my dreams again. It feels good. Anything is possible with you. So I do feel he's dreaming about you right now. And you may be communicating in dreams. Because he's saying, I dreamt that I lost you and it killed me. And I dreamt that I apologised to you. So he is going to come forward and apologise to you in a physical way. And you may be receiving this message in a dream or in a song or in a telepathic communication right now, because he's dreamt that he lost you and it killed him. So he doesn't want to lose you. So he could have dreamt that he lost you in like a physical way or in a way where you were with someone else. But he definitely knows he doesn't want that, and he knows he needs to find his freedom to make this happen. So when is he going to break this silence? Well, when's it going to happen? We've got worry, let go of the worry. So there may be too much worry around him, may for it to happen. And he's got to break through the illusion of that worry and take control. And he knows you're strong. So he gains strength from you. Okay, so you are strong and you are powerful, okay? So I feel that this could happen between now and August time. But I feel there is a lot of worry around him right now in May that he is overcoming. And he's overcoming, that's all illusion, it's not real. And he's overcoming that to be able to break the silence. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, there's massive restructure changes at work and I'm leaving my current role by the end of May, not knowing what I'll be doing next. Insights, please. Well, don't let it worry you at all, because look what's happening on your channel. Now, I'm not saying your channel is ready yet to be full-time, but it's definitely something that's building. It's something that's creating the way for something else, okay? So, yeah, let it go and focus on peace. The angel's saying you don't need to worry about this. You need to let it go. If you let it go and focus on peace, the angels have got a plan. Remember, there's always a plan. These changes and all this happening will be part of the plan to bring something better in for you, something that's more right for you, something that's powerful for you. So you've got to let it go instead of worrying about it all, and don't give up. Now, this doesn't mean don't give up on that because you're being guided to let it go. It means persevere. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going. Don't worry about things. Just pray instead and have faith that you're going to be guided in the right direction. Let's bring in a moon card. Okay, what else do you need to know about this? What else do you need to know? So I feel there's some deep thinking going on as well. Yeah, meditate and contemplate. Deep thinking. Meditation is bringing answers, contemplating, working out what to do. And the new moon. So again, you've got the end of May as a new moon, which is about new beginning, fertile energy. And Pisces is about diving deep into you. And I feel that you're going to be doing something more intuitive. So I definitely feel this is connected with your channel as well, because I'm just looking for the other cards. You know, because obviously your channel is, it will take off, okay? It may take a while, but it will, okay? And that's something you're being guided to keep doing. Yeah, we've got an opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you'll be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. So what I'm feeling with this rings is, I feel this is making a commitment to something long-term. So I feel this is your channel as well. And you've got money matters. So obviously you could be doing something with money. It says money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. So I definitely feel you're being shown here that you are preparing for this change and you can handle it within your money matters. So you'll have the money you need. And also, yes, money matters, but your connection with source matters more because God creates the money. Okay, and you could be doing something with money. So this could be work connected with money. I'm also seeing the long term there as a marriage. So I'm connecting with this with you and your twin. And I want to bring in a message from Archangel Gabriel. What else does Archangel Gabriel want you to know? So Gabriel is saying to you, stay true to yourself, okay? Don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust and follow your inner voice. So I feel as long as you spend the time connecting with yourself and God, you're going to know what to do. So I really don't feel you need to worry about this at all. I know it's scary, but it's like there's a plan here that you don't know about yet. And that's why they're not giving me more information to give to you, because it's something that's unfolding for your lessons. And you know yourself, being a reader, you know that if the angels want you to know something, it'll come through. And if not, they'll hide it. It's not you being blindsided. It's so that you can learn the lesson. I hope that helps. And right now your lesson is to give it to God and let go. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David and the angels and what's coming from the full moon. So what's the full moon message? Karmic cycles are ending. Let them come to you. So you must let David come to you because there is a karmic cycle ending. Now this karmic cycle could be the cycle of the way things have been between you. So yes, it could be a karmic cycle as in a karmic situation, but I'm feeling this is more, if you let him come to you, it's going to complete some kind of karmic cycle that you've been in. Okay, so something, it's like you're going to realize, yeah, he will contact me. It's not always up to me, or, you know, I'm not saying it's always up to you, but I feel that you know that you were good enough through this karmic cycle ending to bring love into the situation. So this message says, bring love into the situation through focusing on the love. By lifting your vibration into the energy of love, by giving love to you and knowing that you are good enough, which is also about self-love. So the more you bring love into your life, the more worthy you feel. I am worthy, I am valuable, I'm desirable, I'm lovable, all those things. And that's going to open the doors, okay? So what else is going on? Yeah, he's gaining the courage. He's saying, I'm writing the words I want to send. So I'm writing the words that someday I'll have the courage to send. So I feel he's already writing messages out, maybe saving them on his phone or rewriting them, or that's what he's doing. And he wants to speak to you face to face as well. And he's saying, you'll hear from me soon. So you must let him come to you. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. What's coming next in my love life? So what's coming next in your love life? Independence and victory. So you're going to feel strong. Okay, so your love life is teaching you that you are strong, that you're strong enough to wait for what you deserve. So really what's coming in your love life is you spending time with you, being independent, especially through May. And throughout May, you're going to feel a victory from that. You're going to feel that you are strong and independent, that you can handle anything, that you don't need someone to be there to feel good about yourself or your life. So it really is about you becoming your own best friend and knowing that you're willing to wait for what you deserve. And then there's going to be a powerful change. So the new moon is going to turn things around. So what I'm feeling is May is about you and your independence and being with you. And then around the new moon, you're going to see a big change coming in. So you can expect things to change in your love life from the new moon. There's going to be a turnaround, okay? And what does this mean with the full moon? Yeah, so calm down, relax. I feel you've got to just allow things to come to you instead of wanting things to come or needing things to come. So focus right now and be more in the present moment, and then the things you want to come will come. I hope that helps, okay? Misty Blue, thank you for the donation. What will happen tomorrow between Raina and me? Is he mad? Okay, well, if he's mad, he's not mad at you. He's mad at himself if you're picking up on their energy. So what will happen between you and Raina tomorrow? Okay, you are each other's mirror and trigger. So you may be mirroring each other right now, so you're going to feel what he's feeling and triggering each other. And that doesn't mean it's going to be a bad thing. It just means it's all part of the process, because we've got fate and destiny. So really the angel's saying whatever happens between you tomorrow will be part of fate and destiny. It will happen the way it's meant to happen. And you could be triggered by each other or mirror each other's energy. There's a rejuvenation there as well. So this is a happy outcome. Or this is you feeling regenerated by something, feeling good, feeling warm, even if you're feeling lost. And there could be some delayed messages. So what I'm feeling is, what causes triggers, delayed messages, feeling lost? Yeah, what do you mirror back to each other? All the lessons you need to feel at peace, to rejuvenate, to cleanse, to warm your own energy up, to give back to you. So what I'm feeling is the message I need to give to you. You know how crafty the angels are. If you've got to learn something, they're not going to show you exactly what's going to happen. But they're saying whatever happens tomorrow is going to be fate and destiny. It's what needs to happen. And it could well be that you mirror each other in a way, and that brings up some triggers, which can make you feel a bit lost, can also lead to a delay in communication. However, it's ultimately leading to a rejuvenation and a rebirth ahead. It's leading to a positive outcome. So after tomorrow, what will happen? What do the angels want you to know from his point of view? Overwhelmed. So again, he may feel very overwhelmed by the whole thing, okay? I'm trying to keep everything working in my life. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much to think about. So he's going to be feeling overwhelmed. Now, what does that do? That makes us feel lost. It makes us go silent, which can lead to delays in communication. But that ultimately leads to the happiness you seek. So I feel what you've got to do is just allow it to unfold and not worry about anything and just be in the present. I hope that helps, okay? Mayra, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what's coming for me in love? What's coming for you in love? What's coming for you in love? Nothing will come in the situation at this moment, okay? So it's like nothing's coming at this moment. And that's because there needs to be a karmic ending. So there needs to be some kind of karmic ending first for this to move forward. And until that karmic ending occurs, nothing will come in the situation. So in other words, you're not going to be in a relationship until there's a karmic ending. And that may be what you're aware of. So that could be your person's karmic ending or even your own. Or it could be the end of a cycle or something aligning to bring you together. So it feels like something's got to happen first for the relationship to come in or for something to shift. So because this is void of course moon, I feel the message here is to fill up your own cup, to fill up what you may feel as a void in your life, or to give back to yourself. So it's not like nothing is coming. There needs to be an alignment or a change first. And we've got to forgive them. So you need to forgive them for this. Forgive them, forgive anything that is going on. So there's an opportunity around you in love right now for you to work on forgiveness, which will ultimately lead to a healing, a karmic cycle ending, and then the relationship you want. I hope that helps, okay? You know, the angels are very real with you. When you say what's coming for me in love, the opportunity to forgive and fill up your own cup in a karmic ending. Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, a message, thanks. So what's the message for Maxine? What's the message for Maxine? We've got communication is key. So there's definitely issues with communication right now. So I feel that during the Gemini season, which comes in on the 21st, there's going to be a door opening for communication. Now, this could be with your special person. It could be some other reason. But, you know, this is twin flame energy. And I feel that's what you need to know. So it feels like right now at this moment, there may be a block in communication, or your person may be struggling to open up in some way. And that's going to shift or change. especially around the new moon. And that's all a part of ascension, preparing for what's coming, getting ready for what's ahead. So if you've been going through any physical things or emotional things, it's all preparing you for the incoming communication. So do feel communication ahead, okay? What else do you need to know? Yeah, so focus. Your person is focusing right now on what they want to say to you. Or you may be focusing on what you want to do. And you may be communicating that to the universe. So as a general message, communicate very clearly with the angels about what you want. But from a love perspective, I feel that your person is focusing on what they want to say and how to say it. And that's what's coming in around this new moon. I hope that helps, okay? The new moon is obviously at the end of the month. Nat, thank you for the donation. Hi, message from David. David is saying to you, your eyes are perfect and your lips are kissable. I need to spend a few hours alone with you. So this person thinks about kissing you. This person thinks about looking into your eyes, being with you intimately, wanting you, desiring you. So there's a lot of lust coming from that, okay? And we've got don't give up, persevere. So don't give up on this connection because the feelings are all there and this person desires you and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Love message from C. Would you want kids with me? Okay, so would you want kids with you? Let's bring in the fairy cards. Okay, would you want kids with you? Okay, would you want kids with you? Would you want kids with you? We've got a daughter. So he's thought about having a daughter with you. Says the answer to your question involves a daughter or involves your daughter. So you may have a daughter or you may have a daughter. So I do feel he's thought about it because really what he's thought about is a mini version of you. Because obviously he loves you and he's perhaps thought about how cute or adorable a mini version of you would be. So that's what he wants you to know about that. And then you want a love message. I'm going to bring in a message from the Ascension deck. So we've got, he's trying to find his centre right now to move beyond the delays and he's evaluating his next move. And the card that flew out, interesting, got masculine card there. See how these happen? So I've guided to other cards. Oh my goodness me, look at this. This card's here as well. When did that come out? I'm coming back. Okay, that's not even the same deck. So I don't know if that was the card that was in there. Oh, here we are. Look, you see, that happened for a reason. So I found 2 extra cards I didn't even know were there through this one. Look at this. I see you in my future. And look what there is there. There's a pregnancy and a sunflower, which is a sign of pregnancy. So you're answering your own question here, because you know yourself, what do you want kids with me? You've got a daughter and you've got pregnancy there. You've got, I am coming back and I love you. Look at this. I'll never stop saying it. I love you and I always will. Okay, so I definitely do feel he's thought about having a daughter with you because he's thought about you being pregnant. You may even see sunflowers. Isn't that interesting? I hope that helps, okay? Thank you, angels, for guiding me to these 2 cards because I need to put these in the right decks. And this deck is in the cupboard. I haven't even got it out there. So that's a huge message. He's coming back for that. Victor, thank you for the donation. My moderators are amazing. Thank you. Someone said my moderators aren't doing a good job. They absolutely are. My moderators are amazing. Victor, thank you for the donation. Please answer for Jacinta Meow. Thank you so much. Thank you for donating for Jacinta, honey. Jacinta says, Liz, how was P feeling about me in the 3D this full moon? How did he feel after seeing my Instagram post? And what is this full moon bringing for me? So he's saying happiness. So when he saw this Instagram post, it made him feel happiness. He's saying happiness has been with you. So it made him think about being with you as well. He said, I want to feel like this for the rest of my life. I have so many plans for us. So it's made him think about the future. And it's made him think about you, okay? And the message for you here is there's no need to worry. And I feel that's what you do more of than you need to. You worry too much, okay? So the angels say there's no need to worry. This is all going to happen within the year. So within the year, something is going to happen that you are thinking about with P, okay? So surrender right now. Give it to God. The full moon is helping you to do that. Listen to your favourite song because it will uplift your vibration. So whatever your favourite song is, that's what you need to listen to right now. You need to listen to that and it will help, okay? That's the message. So let me bring in a message for the moon as well. We've got bigger picture coming through here. So there's always a bigger picture, a picture for the highest good of all. So remember, there's a reason everything happens. So you must relax about things, breathe and let go. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, that was Stephanie, that was Victor. So we've done Stephanie and Victor there. And then we're doing Melanie. So Melanie, thank you for the donation, honey. Will my DM ever leave his wife and allow us to be together? So let's see what's going on right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect with the karmic situation first of all, okay? So the message coming through is stop trying to control me. So I feel that his wife is very controlling, okay? And you know that. And this is also a big message for you, that you don't need to control this situation, because I feel it will come to a natural end, because he already feels controlled by this person. He already feels like she's controlling me. And he's saying, I feel like I'm wasting my time living a lie. So he does feel like he's wasting his time there. And he knows he is. Okay, because he's being controlled. He feels like he's lost a part of himself in that connection. Now, if there is children there, he wants to be a good parent, but he can't do that there. Okay, so if there is kids involved, he knows that the kids will be better off if he's away from that situation. Or he may think about having children with you. Okay, because he said, I want to be a good parent and I can't do that here. So he may well be thinking about a family with you, or starting to have that life with you. Because that's also what I'm connecting with. And he's saying, you don't own me, so stop thinking you do. So this person is very controlling, tries to own him, tries to take control of things, his life, telling what to do, maybe posting things on social media. And he wants out of that. And I feel you're the opposite. And if you've had to release your control, remember you're the total opposite than this person, okay? So he's saying to you, please don't blame yourself. It's not you, it's me. I feel this is a message for you. Please don't blame yourself. It's nothing you're doing, or it's me, it's my situation, I need to deal with it. And, you know, his higher self is also saying that because he's trying not to blame his wife for things, because he knows it's nothing really to do with her. And why he's getting angry and frustrated is because he desires and wants to be with you. You know, that's what he wants. That's what he's always wanted, to be with you. So he feels like he's being controlled by his wife, yet he needs to take control of his own life. So I feel really what he's coming to the conclusion of is that he's got to be the one to end this. He knows that's part of his lesson. That's part of why he's come to Earth, to be able to make this move. So we've got, I want a family with someone else. He wants a family with you. Now, that could be kids, having kids together. Could be blending families if you've already got kids, or could be kids in another way, your family another way, like animals. But he wants a life with you. And this is what he's thinking about. He wants to be a good parent with you. And he's saying, we're always arguing. This is with the karmic partner. And it's not a nice environment to be in. So they're always arguing because she's trying to control things, control him, control the life. And it's really getting too much for him. So he knows he needs out. He wants a family with you. So what's the karmic partner want to say? It's not easy for me. So this is about really allowing you to try and see this in a higher way. It's not easy for that person either because of what's going on. She's saying you can have him, good luck. And there's a little bit of defensiveness there. Like, you can have him, good luck to you. You don't know what you're getting involved in, that kind of thing. And she's saying he is still married to me. Okay, so she is defensive here because she's saying, look, he's married to me. It's not easy for me either, but you can have him, good luck to you. But I do feel that that marriage is still there and that needs to be dealt with. So is he going to leave, which will allow you to be together? Okay, yeah, there's going to be a victory. So you will be together, there will be a victory. You will overcome all the battles that you have to both go through to be together. It is going to happen. There is hope in this connection here. And also you may be seeing 717 to remind you you're on the right path to this. It is going to move forward. Okay, this could really start moving forward around July. Okay, because I feel over the next 5 weeks, you're going to start seeing signs of this. Okay, and what I'm feeling is the furthest timeline out for this to happen, understand what I mean by this, the furthest timeline out. So, for example, if he beats around the bush and stays where he is and messes about and doesn't get his head together, the furthest timeline for you to be together is 5 years away. But I'm not feeling that at all. I feel he wants to move it forward now because the Chariot is suggesting a movement now. Okay, between May and July. Okay, there's a victory coming in right now. But I feel you need to hear that because these situations aren't as easy as they seem. I know from my own situation. Okay, it's like you could think, right, it's going to happen right now, and then it's delayed. So I do feel that you have to be trusting enough and patient enough to allow this karmic cycle to end naturally, because that's what's going to happen. And he wants to balance the energy so that he's able to give and receive equally. So he's able to give to you and be with you instead of just, not being able to build with you. And you are going to build something together. And I feel that's what's being built in the 3D and the 5D right now, because the 5D is where you're connecting. And also what you're building on in the 3D is the love intensifying. So I do feel like he wants you and desires you. And they give me a lot of stomach pain when I'm connecting with him right now, because stomach pain is about processing. So he's processing what he needs to do. So let's see what else is coming through. We've got February self-love. So I definitely feel since February, you've been working more on you, and that's been assisting you as well. And he's been working more on himself. He's been finding his way. He's been recognizing more things about himself. And that's why he's getting frustrated by all these arguments and all the emotions he's feeling. And he is returning to you. He's saying, I get so close to having it all with you, and then fear steps in. So I feel he's been ready to leave many times, and then fear stepped in, because it's a comfort zone and she may bring things up. And he says, I have to pull away. I'm sorry, it hurts to stay away. I will return. So I definitely do feel he's going to do this. That's why they give me the 5 years as the furthest timeline. But I don't feel it's anything like that. He said, but you can't get this out. I'm not used to feeling all these emotions. They make me feel anxious and confused. I'm learning to trust them and what they're telling me. So his emotions tell him where he belongs. So I do feel you are going to gain victory within 5 years, but I feel it's going to happen sooner than that. I hope that helps. And thank you for your generous donation. I'm sending you lots of love. We got Ngok, thank you for the donation. What does my DM want to say to me? Is he going to reach out? So what does your DM want to say to you, and is he going to reach out? He definitely wants to talk to you. He's just trying to find his freedom to make that happen. Now, he may have to release something first, time to go. So he knows it's time to leave something behind, and he's already thinking about messaging you. So is he going to reach out? Yes, because he's saying, I am thinking about you. I do miss you, and I'm curious to know what you've been doing. I will reach out to you soon. So he is going to reach out to you, but he needs to feel more free to do that. And right now he's talking to you in the 5D through telepathy, dreams, signs, because he said, I do want to know what you're thinking. I do want to know what you're feeling. I do want to talk to you. I'm going to listen to you. So he said, I know I can be free with you. I can believe in my dreams again. It feels so good. Anything is possible with you. So I do feel you're going to talk about a future when you come together, because he's saying, before I met you, I was settling for a life that no longer made me happy. It's time to leave it behind. You've shown me the way through to you. So I definitely do feel he's going to move towards you. Okay. And he may just need to release something first. So we've got healing is happening on your journey right now. So allow things to unfold naturally. And as I look at the clock there, it's 22244. So you've got angels around you. The universe has got your back. There's no need to worry. So he wants you to know he's trying to find freedom and courage, not only to reach out to you, but to be free to pursue you the way he wants to be in a relationship with you. I hope that helps. Let's see if we can get a timing around this. Okay, steps forward. He's already taken steps forward. Something could happen around the end of the month. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ram, thank you for the donation, honey. After last week's interaction through the work email, what are the messages from our person? What's going to happen this week? Entrapment. I'm feeling trapped by my physical situation. Everyone wants something from me and all I want is you. So I feel she's feeling very overwhelmed right now, especially at work. So when she's at work, she may feel like everything wants something from her. She feels overwhelmed. And all she really wants to do is talk to you and be around you. So she's trapped in her own mind, her own life. Again, she's got to find a way out of this energy. It's only in her mind that she's causing herself problems. Your guidance is to surrender and give it to God, which again is to allow things to unfold naturally. To give this to God, to let her find a way to you. So what does she want to say from her feminine side? What does she want to say to you from her feminine side? Okay, she's saying, trust. I know I'm afraid of what I'm feeling. I know I'm afraid of what I'm feeling between us. I want to trust myself and trust in this love. And what you're saying is, I know you're afraid of what you're feeling between us. Please trust me and trust this love. So she wants to trust you, but really it's nothing to do with you at all. It's about her trusting herself to open up and be vulnerable. So a masculine side is trapped in fear and feeling trapped in a physical situation where she feels like everyone wants something from me and all I want is you. So she's feeling all done to. She's in victim mode. And a higher self wants to trust the love and wants to trust herself to move forward. And she's saying, I know I'm afraid. I know I am. So she's got to face those fears. So you can't do anything about that. You've just got to let her find a way out of that. Okay, so what's going to happen this week? Balance. You may be feeling more balanced. You've got the squirrel as well, which is the gatherer. So the squirrel is gathering information. So you may find that you're finding information out, or things may move forward. It says find balance in all areas of your life, giving and receiving. So remember, it needs to be equally balanced. And we've got action. So there could well be some more action coming in this week. I definitely feel you're going to feel all the passion and the fire. So you're going to feel all that. But she may well make another action step towards you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Anita, thank you for the donation. Hi, ma'am, what will the future of our relationship be between Anita and DAZN? Will he marry me or will not? DAZN completely move on. The first thing I want to tell you is the way you talk sometimes, and this has nothing to do with where you're from or anything like that, the way you write your words is, it isn't a clear intention to the universe. So, for example, what you think about, you bring about, and what you are communicating is attracting to you. So instead of saying, will he marry me or not? Will DAZN able to move on from K? Are they still together? How's he feels about me? Instead say, are we going to be in a relationship? So instead of it's very confusing to the universe, not just, and I'm not saying it's confusing to me. What I'm saying is the universe is saying to me, the angels are saying to me, the way you talk about your connection confuses the intention. Because what you're really saying is, instead of saying that, say, I know that me and DAZN are going to be together. I know he's going to marry me. I know I'm the one. But what you're saying is, what will be the future with Anita and DAZN? Will he marry me or not? Will DAZN able to move on from K? Are they still together? How does he feel? I feel there's too much emphasis on this other person. I'm pretty sure I told you that last time as well. So the angels want you to focus more on you and him than him and anyone else. Okay? Because by you saying, is he going to marry me or someone else? I feel there's fear there. So you're tapping into that fear, and that's bringing in an imbalance in your manifestation. Does that make sense? Because you've got to trust in this love. If you fully believe this is your person, and you fully know that he is the one for you, then you don't have to worry about anyone else, because no one is you. And all paths lead to you, and that's the message I need to share with you, okay? So what do you need to know about you and DAZN, okay? So have faith in your dreams. That's really what I'm saying. You've got to have faith in this dream you have of being with him and this life you want to share with him, instead of worrying about all the things going on in the 3D world and people he's around. Because anyone he is around right now is teaching him a lesson to make him more virile and strong for you. Okay, so you are mirrors of each other. So remember, if you're doubting him, if you're doubting it, he's going to be doubting it too. So if you're saying these things about you're not sure if he's going to be with you or him and her or whatever else is going on, he's also going to be focusing on other things too, because you're mirroring each other. So if you get clear and say, I know in my heart and soul, no matter what's going on outside of me, that me and him are going to be together, then he will feel that strong energy about it too, and he'll know. Okay, so then there you go, postman, delivery. Okay, so something's been delivered, okay, and put in the door. I think there's a deck of cards that I've ordered. Thank you! I don't know if you can hear me, but I feel that's a big message about when you set your intention clearer. Let me just wait for Tim, because he's a nice postman. You know, when you get very clear about what you want, then it's going to be delivered to you. So I think he's closing my door properly. Okay, so yeah, the sign is, okay, the sign is there. if you get clear about what you want without distractions, because again, I got distracted there by the postman, and you can get distracted by this other person and things he's doing. If you get clear about this, then he's going to get clear about you. I hope that helps, okay? So I do feel you've got to have faith in this. So I see this happening between you when you start believing in it more. I hope that helps. I got like a real rush of energy there with that delivery. And look at this. Blocks, it's like the blocks are because of what you're doing in your own intention. I hope that helps again. So when you release your own blocks, and that's why I'm coughing, because it's releasing the block. I feel there's going to be more communication, more interaction. Okay. So we got next messages for Ashwini. Thank you for the donation. Does he want to be my life partner? Again, this is your own fear. He's told you over and over again, I know I need to release this person in this situation to be able to be with you. He's telling you constantly, but it's your own ego and your own fear in the way. He already told you in the other message what he's doing, okay, but you're not allowing yourself to believe it or trust it, because you're saying, does he want to be my life partner? So you are in fear and ego about what's going on. So we've got fun. And what he wants you to know is that with you, it's not just about being your life partner, it's the fun he can have with you. Okay? He said, I feel so ashamed of his decision to marry me. I feel ashamed. Well, you've got to forgive yourself. If you feel ashamed to marry someone else, you've got to forgive yourself for that, because that's your inner child that feels that something's wrong or you're not good enough in some way, and that's still you needing to heal you. That's your inner child craving love, okay? And you are good enough. So your inner child is saying, look at this. This is really interesting, because we've got fun and joy. So first of all, what the angel's saying to you is, embrace joy and let it fill your heart. Happiness is your birthright. So first of all, happiness is an inside job. It's not his job to make you happy in any way, shape or form. It's your job. And it's not his job to love you so you feel loved. It's your job to love yourself so you feel loved. So it starts with you, okay? And if you start focusing on joy, you're remembering how amazing life is and how amazing you are, you're going to feel better within yourself. So this is your inner child craving love and joy right now. And what your masculine is saying is, you're fun in more ways than one. Now, that doesn't mean he sees you as a fun, like a fling or someone he can just pick up and drop. He sees you as someone he can have a life with that's filled with joy and filled with fun and seriousness when it needs to be. But he's saying, you bring out the light-hearted side of me. I love being playful with you. So in his life right now, try and understand it's not fun. There's no fun there or magic. It's serious. And it's serious because it's miserable. There's a lot of pain around that. It's just day-to-day routine. When he connects with you, forgive me, fear, he feels joyful and he's releasing his fears around this. So what you need to understand is, he sees you as a life partner, but someone he can have a joy-filled life with, a more light-hearted life. Now, you're showing yourself in this message that you're not ready for union either right now, because you've got to still forgive yourself and heal certain aspects of you. Okay? So you're saying, I am proud of you for stepping up and making changes so we can be together. I know you want this as much as I do. So in your heart, your higher self in your soul, you know he's doing it, but it's your ego that's causing you problems. So you have to detach, but detach with love. I'm searching for forgiveness towards you. This is what you're showing yourself. Your higher self is saying, you are searching for forgiveness right now, towards yourself, towards him, even towards this karmic person, okay? Because you've got to detach from the outcome right now. And instead of being attached to it, wanting it now, be proud that he's stepping up and making these changes so you can be together. Because that is what he's doing, and that's what he's constantly showing to you. That's what you need to know. So again, does he want you as your life partner? He's feeling lost, and you're feeling lost, and you feel lost without each other. That's the message, okay? I'm not angry at the karmic, only army. Well, you need to forgive him. And you need to forgive yourself. It's nothing really even to do with him. It's about forgiving you. Because what he's triggering in you is your own wounding around not feeling like you've been chosen. Or feeling like you're good enough. And I know exactly how that feels, because I've been through it in my own journey. But it really is about the need to heal the self, because if he isn't giving to you, it's because he isn't giving to himself. You are one. If he isn't showing up for you or choosing you, it's because he isn't yet choosing himself or showing up for himself. So you've got to try and see it in this higher way. That's why you are a twin flame. That's why you've come here, okay? I hope that helps. Like Melissa says, same here. Melissa knows. You know, I'm sure many people watching understand how it feels. But it's understanding it's never about a choice between you and someone else. It's about choosing. It's about them not choosing themselves in that moment. You know, my masculine has everything he could ever want here, yet he chooses to stay there because he hasn't yet chosen to put himself first. And he comes out with all kinds of excuses. It's the hand I've been dealt, and it's just the way it is, and all these things. And inside, he knows he's lying to himself, so he's got to find his own way. And I can't do anything about that apart from surrender. And it is painful. So you've got to have faith, okay? And Pink's in the same situation. So try and understand, okay? This is about your healing as much as what he needs to do, okay? Aaron, thank you for using your milestone, honey. I have plans to travel tomorrow, but I have a feeling I should not. Any messages? Well, first of all, you've got to sit with that feeling and say, okay, is that coming from ego, or is it from fear of something, or is it actually a message I'm receiving from my higher self? Because if you call on Archangel Michael to protect you, Saint Christopher to guide and direct you, you'll be safe traveling around. But it may be ego. Like, I'll give you an example. You know, when I went to Romania the first time, I was absolutely petrified, not because of going on a plane, but because of just the whole thing. But a really wounding childhood experience going to a hot country, and I was afraid for that reason. Okay, so to me, getting on that plane was like final destination. You know, it was like, I couldn't see anything past the plane journey. And it was funny because when I got off the plane, my friend said to me, what happens now? And I was like, I don't know. I haven't even thought about getting off the plane because I was that afraid to get on the plane. And what I did was, and this will just tell you I was operating in ego, not in faith, because I got the train the night before to the hotel that's near the airport, and I stayed in the airport hotel, and I got to the airport on the morning that we were going, and I had a panic attack. I took all my money, okay, to the money place in the airport, so I lost a lot of money because I changed it back to English money out from Romanian lei. And then I got on the train to go back to Euston Station to get a train home, and I got on that train, and everything was shouting at me, what are you doing? And I was even seeing signs on the train that said, stop, go back, and all these things. And I got off the train, I was on the Stansted Express. I got off the train, I went into like the little waiting room thing, and there was a huge picture of a rainbow on the wall. And I knew it was my own fear. So do you know what I did? I got back on the train and went straight back to the airport and got on that plane. And it was my own ego. That wasn't coming from a place of faith. Whereas before, I have had circumstances where I've been told to not do something. Like, for example, when me and Lisa went to London the last time, I'd kept having these signs to not go on the tube. And I'm not afraid of tubes, you know, the underground. But I was guided not to go on the tube. And it was really funny because even, Lisa will tell you if she's still in the chat here, you know, we kept saying, should we just go on the tube then? Because it was hard getting buses and trying to find a way with bus routes and everything, because usually I'm used to going on the tube in London. And I was the one who kept saying, should we just go on the tube? And every time we went to go on the tube, something was taking us away from the tube. You know, as we were being shown, no, don't do it. And it's happened more than one time during the time we were there. And that was coming from a place of up there. Okay, now I'm not saying anything happened on the tube that time, but maybe something would have happened to us on the tube at that time, you see. So you know whether it's coming through fear or your higher self from that reason. So I feel what you need to do is sit with the energy. Now, I know you're asking me, okay, to give you the guidance, but I feel you also need to sit with the feeling, think, right, is it something I'm afraid of doing? Or is there some fear around the travel itself or what will happen after I've travelled there that's stopping me from wanting to go? Or is it really coming from a place of something higher, okay? So, should you go? That's what I'm going to ask. Should you go? Should you travel tomorrow? Should you go? we've got yes. Okay, so we've got yes. So yes, you should go. Okay, so what's the reason why you're not wanting to go? We've got remain positive. So you may be having negative thoughts. Okay, there may be negative thoughts causing a problem. So if you remain positive, the answer is yes. But I feel the message is sit with it. Okay, and ask yourself the question, okay, why do I feel I shouldn't go? Why? But I hope me sharing a bit of my journey helps you to understand as well. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from the angels about the signs I'm receiving with daisies, bugs that come into my hair, the bird that came to sit on my leg? So what I'm feeling is when you're open to nature, it guides you. Okay, because you're open to receiving messages, God is speaking to you in these amazing ways. Okay, so obviously daisies are a sign of something blooming in your life. Bugs are a sign of movement. And birds are messengers. So I definitely feel that you are being shown that you are connected, okay? So we've got a miracle. You're being shown a miracle is coming in because you're reflecting and you are taking time to process and think. It says reflect on your thoughts, keep calm and respond with love. And communication is being restored and a message is on the way. It says a great message is on the way. So I feel the message here is that if you allow and surrender and talk to God and release, you're going to receive your miracle. And it comes through a reflection of time out of you stepping into your own divine feminine power and taking the time to give back to you, which I feel you already know. So I feel I'm just clarifying what you already know. I hope that helps. It also shows you're more in the moment. Daniel, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, you were right. She spoke about travelling along the way. What else do I need to know about my person, Jennifer? So what does Jennifer want you to know today? I'm trying to keep everything working in my life. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much to think about. So it's a Monday. She may have started this week feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Okay, whether that's with work or just her own thoughts in general. So I feel you've got to be very patient with her at this time. What about a feminine side? Okay, she's saying to you, I dream about the day you'll hold me and never let me go. So she's been dreaming about you. And she may have had a dream about you last night that's made her feel very overwhelmed. She's saying, yes, the dream you had about me, I dreamt that too. So if you've had a very vivid dream about her, or you have one, moving forward, she's had the dream too, the exact same dream. And that's because you're mirroring each other. But you're receiving messages in dreams right now. And she is feeling very overwhelmed in the physical. So what do you need to know with the full moon? So with the full moon, we've got within the year. So what you're being guided to know is within the year. So this can be within this year. So in 2025 or within the year between now and this time in 2026, something's going to happen, okay? They are releasing their fears right now. Surrender and give it to God. Punch your pillow if you need to release the frustration and let go of the need to control. So I feel you've just got to give them more time. It is going to happen within the year. And when I talk about it happening, this could be about your union or, being together. You've also got balanced spirituality and practicality. So make sure you're balancing your energy and meditate and contemplate. So the way you're going to balance this out right now is through time out, meditation, calming your energy, bringing peace into your heart and soul. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do a message for Foodie. Says, kids not doing study, why? They're fighting with me. My kids, why don't they study? They may be feeling overwhelmed right now. Someone's saying, is this live? Yes, it is. It's 2:30 a.m. here. I'm in the UK, you see, that's why. It's morning for me. It's like 10:30 in the morning here. So why are your kids fighting with you? What do you need to know about this? And I feel really, what you've got to understand is this. Our blood relations are teachers. Okay, so your kids, even though you're the adults, okay, your kids are teaching you the lesson right now of patience. They're boiling your blood. They're testing you. They're teaching you to respond with love instead of reacting with fear. Okay, because you're saying my daughter's fighting with me. So all you got to understand is this. If they are fighting, they're fighting inside first of all. So try and see it in a higher way. They're going through internal battles. Okay? They're going through internal battles right now. So whatever those battles are, okay, it's not a reflection of you at all. Okay, it's just you trigger those battles. You trigger those wounds. Because really what you're doing is saying, you need to be doing this or you need to be doing that. And they may feel like they don't want to be doing what you're telling them to do. But it's an internal battle, not talking with me. Doesn't matter whether they're talking or not. The point is that the battle going on is internal. And that's triggering you because you want what's best for them. You want what's right for them. You want them to follow the righteous path in a way. So you're learning, okay, to respond in a higher way. Try to make happy but not working. Okay, yeah, because you're being triggered by it all. So this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Okay, it's about, first of all, that you are being guided to look at it in a different way. You're being guided to breathe before you react to this and get triggered by it, and then you respond with love. And that may mean going into another room and breathing and then saying something or bringing something through that needs to happen, okay? So what's the message coming through from the angels? So the first card out is don't let pride get in your way. This is about your ego, because your ego is being tested right now. So don't let your ego get in the way. Try and see it in a higher way. It says don't let your past hold you back. So again, this could even be something that you're healing, that you've gone through in your own life. This could be connected with your own childhood wounds. And now you're handling something as the adult. Okay, the point I'm making is, because I'm seeing your energy as the higher reason. Okay, you're trying to put reason into them, and they are define you in a way. So this is all about you overcoming your own ego. And then when you let go of your own ego, they will do what they need to do for themselves. Remember, they are souls learning lessons. So the message I've got coming through for you is, from your perspective, what I need to share with you is that you are learning in this situation to not rise to it, to observe it and try and understand it, because they are dealing with their own inner battles. And this will ultimately be because they don't feel good enough. They don't feel good enough in some way. It's nothing to do with you. It's to do with their own internal battle. Perhaps not feeling good enough to do the study or to do this or that, whatever it is. So the message for you is, don't let pride get in your way. Make your compassion and empathy be your strength. That doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you get walked on. It doesn't mean you let them get away with things. It means you set healthy boundaries instead of boundaries through arguing or punishment. So don't let your past hold you back, okay? That's what I need to share with you. So I feel you need to sit with the message, call an Archangel Raguel to bring in a harmonization, and call an Archangel Gabriel to assist them with study. I hope that helps, okay? I just want to answer Ashwini, because Ashwini's going through some ego here. It says, if I marry someone else, will he feel the same pain? Why would you want to marry someone else just to punish him? Why would you get yourself involved in a toxic situation that doesn't serve you? It's better to be single. You don't need to be in a relationship. And even if you did get in a relationship right now, think how unhealthy that would be for the person you marry, to be some kind of pawn in a game, okay? So you've got to understand that. What you need to know is, it's not about punishment or, oh, I'm going to marry someone then because you have. It's a very childish way of looking at it. Okay, you're saying, I'm just asking if he ever, of course he feels jealous. He doesn't want to be where he is. You've got to understand, that's like me saying, right, I'm going to go out and marry someone or sleep with someone to get up my divine masculine's nose. It doesn't work like that. That would backfire in the long run, plus the fact that I don't want anybody else. So it's about recognising this is about your journey with you. It's nothing to do with your twin. This is about you and your wounds right now. Okay, and your own pain. You've got to get it right with self and source. So you've got to heal the inner child in you that's in pain right now. Red Flower, thank you for the donation, okay? You're saying it, and that's a misconception. You're saying it's only you who's in pain. That's a misconception. That's your opinion. That's your perspective. That's you being selfish in your own way, because you're not even imagining your twin could be in pain. And he's in more pain than you know. He's in pain because he's in a situation he's not happy in. He's in the wrong relationship. Think how painful that is. So really, you've got to give yourself a bit of a shaking today, because you're actually, you're an ego, and you're saying things that aren't true. Because what you're doing is assuming that your masculine is feeling a certain way, and when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. If you spell out the word assume, it means ASSUME, assume me. Okay, so never assume anything. Okay. So Red Flower, thank you for the donation. Red Flower says, good morning, Miss Liz. Any message from Elva I need to know about, please? So what's the message from Elva today? So hold your vision. So it feels like Ella's got a vision of what they want, okay? And they need to hold that vision, and that's gaining momentum. So it feels like Ella's got a vision of either communicating to you or being with you or coming forward to you. And because they have that vision very clear in their mind, that's moving things forward. And I feel this is moving forward with Elle between now and the new moon. So I feel if as long as you also hold your vision, okay, and you focus on what you want, then that's going to move things forward. So things are going to move forward for you between now and the new moon. Give me fear. Okay, what else is Elle wanting you to know? Patience and calm. So you need to have patience right now because Ella's focused on moving towards you. It may seem otherwise to you in the physical, but this is what they're doing. And you've got to be patient and calm because this will move forward. Something could even move forward from the 14th. And it's the 12th today. I hope that helps, okay? I'm feeling from the new moon to the 14th. So I feel from the 27th of May to the 14th of June. That's the timeline I've got there. And Patricia Bizarrely, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, a message about abundance, please. So let's bring you in a message about abundance. What do the abundance angels want you to know? Wow, okay. What's coming out? There we go. I feel Christmas is going to be important, okay? Let's do this card first because we've got windfall of abundance and you've got Christmas. You've got Santa there, Luke. So I feel that there's something big is going to happen around the Christmas season. So it says an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Some of them unexpected, some of them expected. It says be open to receiving and know this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, your health and your charity work. It's interesting you've got charitable work because we've got donations, tithing and charitable work here. So this may be things you're doing for others as well. It says give joyfully to the organisations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money or resources that you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. And you know that when you give, you receive, you get back. And that will also lift obstacles. So Archangel Michael is saying, I'm helping you to release obstacles. Blocks are being lifted. So all your good personal work and your positive energy, it's overcome previous obstacles and it will overcome blocks now. Blocks are being lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects, your goals, your dreams. So stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So I definitely feel that something is going to be happening between now and Christmas time. I feel Christmas time is going to be a powerful one for you. And we've got declutter and we've got partnership. Look at this as well. It's safe for you to receive because these cards are on top. So it's safe for you to receive your partnership, your abundance, and your decluttering right now. So I definitely feel you're going through a big cleansing and a preparation for everything good that's coming in. So what else do you need to know? We've got time to take action. What do you need to release? So you need to declutter or release certain things, and that's what you've been guided to work on. And this heavy energy will soon pass. So if there is heavy energy with the full moon, you know that that will pass. I hope that helps, okay? Ram, thank you for the donation. Right after my reading, I saw 3333. I also had 1111 or 1111. Is that 1111 or 5 ones? I think it's 1111. My eyes went funny then. And again, it's because you are gaining vision. You know, you're becoming clear about things. Yesterday, among other numbers and signs, what's going on with it. So obviously 3s are about faith and 1s are about believing, miracles, wish fulfillment, all of that. So obviously we've done some messages. She wants you to know she does want to open up to you, and she is trying to bring in a commitment to you. She's trying, she wants this with you. She said, I want to share my life with you. That's why you're seeing 3s and 1s. I want to make it official. I want everyone to know you're mine. I want you to know I'm trying to open up. It's just hard to put my feelings into words, but I do know you need to hear them. So she does want commitment with you. She just struggles to open up. She struggles to show it. She struggles to be vulnerable. She feels trapped in her own life. She's struggling with things that, you know, you may not even know about. So you've got to have patience with her. Let me bring in an apology. What does she want to apologise to you about? It was my fault. So it's like she's reminding you here that you're doing everything right. It's her fault. And obviously no one's to blame in spiritual truth, but it's about knowing that it's something she has to work through. I hope that helps, okay? Matthew, thank you for the donation. I start a new job tomorrow. Congratulations. Is there anything my spirit team want me to know? Have confidence. Okay, have confidence. I'm going to bring Gabriel in as well. I'm going to bring Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel in. So first of all, what does Archangel Gabriel want you to know in connection with your career? What does Archangel Gabriel want to say? There we go. Blocks are being lifted. So this may feel like it's a block that was lifted because obviously you got a new job. So you may have felt like something was blocked and now it's been lifted to start this job. So it says previous obstacles came from fear and they are now lifted away. So I feel that as long as you go into this feeling fearless and strong, and Archangel Michael will give you the strength for that, it will be good. Because we've got birth, so it's a new beginning. It says new life, such as a baby, an idea, a happy, new or exciting project blossoms within and around you. So this is really about the birth of this new job. So the block's being lifted to bring in this new opportunity for you. So it's a new opportunity. It's a good thing. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? Believe and trust. So believe in yourself, trust in this job. I feel like as long as you move forward fearlessly, it will all go to plan. It says, before going to sleep tonight, and obviously you're starting this new job tomorrow, or it's what you said, isn't it? Yeah, tomorrow. So before you go to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace my fear with faith and trust to allow me to be filled with strength, courage and confidence. So I definitely feel Archangel Michael is going to come into your dreams tonight. So when you wake up in the morning ready for this job, you're going to feel good about it. I hope that helps, okay? Divine, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. What's hidden with N? Anything else I need to know? So what's hidden? Okay, what's hidden that you need to know? Vulnerability. That's what he's afraid of. He's afraid of being vulnerable with you. He's saying, you see the deepest, truest parts of me. The parts I keep hidden, my vulnerability, my vulnerable heart. You understand me in ways no one else does, and I'm still getting comfortable with that. So that's what he really struggles with, being vulnerable. Okay, that's what's hidden. That's what you can't see, because he may come across to the world like he's this confident person. Okay, so the message for the full moon is the answer's already within you. Quiet your mind to receive them. So you already know this in your heart and soul. You already know your truth. So it's reminding you to go within because all the answers are there. What else do you need to know? Anything else you need to know? Memories. He's also thinking about memories. He's thinking about the past. He's thinking about returning to you. There is a return. This is also a reunion. So these are things you can't see, but are blessings on the way. And you're going to make many memories together. But I feel he's nostalgic. He's thinking about you and he is coming back. I hope that helps, okay? Something happening between now and June. Saranga, thank you for the donation. There have been 17 to 18 major black magic attacks on me since childhood. Angels, please help me to dissolve it. My life has become stagnant, full of blockages. Well, first of all, you're allowing that to affect you. I mean, I've told you this before. As long as you're shielding your energy and you are releasing it to the light, it should not cause you a problem. It's your own mind causing the problem because you are believing there is a problem. It's like if I said to you, right, this bracelet is going to bring you amazing things in, and you believe it when you put it on, it will bring you amazing things in. But if you think it's not going to do that, it won't do anything. Okay, so you've got to remember your mind is where the power is. Okay, your mind has power. Okay, and you focus on those things. You're saying, oh, there's been 17 or 18 blocks or black magic things. So you're focusing on those things instead of saying, I'm in control of my life. I'm in control. I'm powerful. Okay, so you've got to remember your own power right now. So you've got soul coming through here. So what you need to know is this. You are a wise and intelligent being. You are an old soul. So if you tap into your true potential by taking the time to breathe and connect with your heart chakra, you remember who you are and why you've come, and that you have the power within you to achieve all good things in this lifetime. So in other words, you know that you have the power in your soul to overcome anything negative. And it only affects you if you allow it to affect you. Now, I can see you've donated again there. I can see, obviously, that Beatrice has donated as well. We said, I still see the angel numbers 101, 102, 103, and the entire series. Why? or wonder about a new beginning. So what I'm feeling is you're being shown that you have the power to create a new beginning in your life, in all areas of your life. So I'm seeing like the one as the new beginning, and I'm seeing the other numbers about all the areas of your life. So it's about knowing that you have angels with you, that you can make changes, that you can bring abundance into your life, that you can remove these blocks and obstacles by believing it to be so. And if you call an archangel Nathaniel, give me a block there in communication. If you call an archangel Nathaniel, he will blast things out of the way. We could all sit here and say we've been attacked by psychic attack, or this has happened in childhood, or this is why things aren't going right. And it's really about being in victim mode. So I'm not saying you're in victim mode. What I'm saying is you're allowing things to keep you stuck there. You've got to be the warrior that you've come here to be. No one's going to change your life but you. Okay, you've got to make that decision and say, I choose peace. I choose to see things in a higher way. I choose to know that I have the power to change my life. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Beatrice says, thank you for the donation, honey. Will my finances improve next month, okay? And will your finances improve next month? That's what you want to know. So what do you need to know about your finances? Okay, so the first card is plants. So something is being planted right now. So you're planting seeds, and those seeds have got to have time to grow. So you need to allow it to grow, okay? So I feel that a seed is being planted through what you're thinking about, what you're bringing about, what you're visualizing, what you are wanting. And this says, bring a plant into the place where you work or where you deal with your finances, and it will help to increase oxygen and energy, which will also increase financial flow. So you may want to bring a plant in. Now, I know it sounds a bit strange of an answer to bring in, but when you have a plant where your money is, I've got a plant right there, it grows, and it grows things in your life. So you may also want to perhaps plant an actual physical seed. So perhaps you're thinking, right, there's something I want to create in my life, like a certain amount of money or a certain thing you're manifesting, and you could perhaps plant a seed in the garden and then watch it grow. And as it grows, you'll see your own financial abundance increasing. Well, you can do that in your mind. You haven't got to do that physically. But the angel's saying something is being planted right now, and it needs time. It needs oxygen and energy to create. So I feel something is coming. There needs to be an environmental change, or a change, though, because we've got employment change. So there may even be an opportunity coming in for you to change what you're doing to bring more into your life. So this could be a new job. It could be changing things in your environment to bring more in. So again, this could be doing feng shui tips, things that make you feel good. You may need to declutter, and also make sure you're dreaming of what you want, because when you set your intentions and visualize, you are creating. So I feel the message is you have the opportunity now to plant a seed to change your finances in the new month ahead. You know, you're asking again, I am answering your question right now, because it's showing you the seeds you plant now will improve things tomorrow, the day after, and so on. Because money, finances, is energy. You don't get your money from a paycheck, you get it from God. You may think you get it from a paycheck, but God is your source. God gives you all the skills and all the things inside of you that you can work on at your job or in your career or in your spiritual thing to bring money in. And if you just set your restriction thinking, oh, well, the only money I get is through a paycheck, you're never going to achieve more, because God is your source. So if you're asking for something, the universe will provide it in amazing ways. And those ways can be in all kinds of ways. So it could be an opportunity to make more money or make extra money, or even when you go shopping, for example, there could be things like on 2 for 1, or there may be money knocked off certain items, sale items. Someone may give you something you need out of the blue. You know, it's amazing how the universe provides for you. But what I'm getting is something is being planted. And as long as you have those dreams of what you want, that intention, maybe update your vision board, visualize, affirm it. I'm rich in all things. I have plenty of money. I'm financially abundant. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly, all of that. Then there's going to be opportunities coming in. And this could even bring in the opportunity for a new job. Okay, but if you bring a plant into where you live, it's also going to increase things. And it does, you know, that's mine does. Mine's called Genevieve, my beautiful plant. I thought I killed her over the winter, but she's growing again. She's beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? Ethel Seeker, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I have a full moon message from my DM Will and a message about our connection. So what's the full moon message for you? We've got, look at things from a higher perspective and focus on yourself. So I feel that he really does need to have this time right now to focus on himself. And I feel you need that too. So if you look at things in a higher way, you remember why there's things like separation, silence, and distance. He said, I worry you'll meet someone else while I'm trying to work myself out. So he is worried about you moving on. He said, I want it all with you, but will you still be waiting when I'm ready? So he needs more time to work on himself, to focus on himself. And you need to see that in a higher way because he is worried that you're going to move on. And obviously you're not, but he is worried about that. And that's causing him some fear and anxiety. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, work through your fears. That's what he's doing right now, and that's what you're doing right now. So I feel this full moon is bringing up the opportunity, especially between the full moon and the new moon, to release fears around moving forward, reaching out and telling you how he feels, because he definitely does not want you with someone else. And I feel it keeps him up at night and it makes him have sleepless nights. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation. Why am I having a hard time remembering dream? Because you're not ready yet to remember. Okay, because your subconscious mind is very powerful and it will be processing something that your conscious mind may not yet be able to understand. So you'll remember your dreams at the right time. It doesn't mean you're not dreaming. It means you're just being protected in some way. And that doesn't mean you're having bad dreams. It means you are processing something powerful. So what do you need to know about this? We've got food, so make sure you're nourishing yourself and your relationships and your health. So this could also be in your dreams. You are actually healing. You could be healing aspects of your own body, healing aspects of your own self, your personality, your higher self, and also the relationship. So I feel that things, your dreams or your sleep state is bringing in a nourishment. So it's bringing in food for thought because you're thinking, why aren't I remembering this? But I feel you will at the right time. You've also got Hawthorn for balance in the elemental kingdom. So I feel if you go in nature, you may remember your dream and you do some introspection and self-inventory. So this is why. And you've got gifts and reviews. So you're definitely doing a lot of healing in your dreams that your conscious mind isn't ready yet for. That's all it is. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong. You may also be having very vivid, intense dreams with your person that you're not ready to process yet in a physical way. So I feel there's absolutely nothing wrong. You've got to have faith. Everything happens for a reason. If you were meant to remember, you would, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. To clarify, Gerard was mad when he saw the flowers on my story yesterday. Was he jealous? Or what he got in his mind? I told you what he said. He made him think about a future with you. He made him want that with you. He made him think about you walking up the aisle and all of that. It made him want a future. I've already answered your question. This shows, don't mind you donating again, but please try and sit with the guidance I give to you. Okay, it's like you wanting me to give you further information or clarify something you feel when you know inside. I don't feel he was mad. Not in the way you think, like smashing things and being angry. It's more, I want you in my life. So obviously there could have been jealousy there. If you receive flowers from someone else or if you put flowers on there. But really it made him realise that you're the one he wants to spend his life with, and it made him focus on that. And that's what I shared with you before. Okay, so I feel like, I've already answered your question, Zainab. So I feel this is more about you needing to calm your own energy down and relax and be able to take the guidance in that you're given. There's delayed messages for a reason. There's a rejuvenation taking place. It's fate and destiny for you to be together, which again just clarifies what I've already said. There's delays for a reason. It's not like, he's going to just jump in and reach out because there's a bouquet of flowers on there. And if you're doing it to provoke a reaction, that's something you have to heal within. Okay, I'm going to go off in a minute, guys, so no more donations, okay? So thank you, Saranga. Please pull one more card. Give your concerns to heaven. Anything you're worrying about, whether it's psychic attack or your twin or anything, give it to heaven in exchange for peace, and they will bring a healing in. Give me a block there, because any blocks that you are worrying about, you can give them to heaven in exchange for peace, because, God, Jesus, the higher power, the angels, whoever you connect with, have the power. So if you have faith, it will move mountains. That's what you need to know. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off because I've been on for 3 hours. So thank you for watching. I'm going to be back live again Wednesday. So probably Wednesday because I'm off tomorrow. So probably Wednesday. If you want to reach out to me for a personal reading, I've got a new email address. You can email me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Okay? Or if you haven't had a question answered, don't worry. Just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. Okay? I'm just going to do one card for Foodie. I'm not sure what you're asking, but I'm going to pull you a card. Tower in reverse. If you start seeing things differently, things are going to turn around. If there's chaos around you right now, it's happening for a reason. Things are going to improve for you. And I know I've already answered a question for you. Just let things happen naturally. Breathe through the tower moments, the chaos, and find inner peace. And give your concerns to heaven. And I feel like the general message as well is to have faith in union. I hope that helps, okay? So have a great day. I'm sending you lots of love. Byron, I've already answered your question, I'm pretty sure. Didn't I already answer your question? Haven't you donated already? Well, click anywhere during the replay. I've been on for 3 hours and 10 minutes, so I've got a busy day today as well. So thank you all. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon.